the shit done, you feel me? And that's what matter at the end of the day. A motherfucker going through to get the shit done. It don't matter the time, man. You feel me? Let me check this shit. I gotta make sure everything running smoothly on y'all win. Cause everything ain't running smooth on y'all win. We can't start the shit up. But it sounds like everything running smoothly in this bitch, as I could hear. Hold on, we need to get my phone charged. Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright, my niggas, time to get to it. Chicago. Everybody saying Chicago drill back to its former glory, and it's worse than ever. That shit is not good if Chicago drill is back to its former glory. They said it's literally worse from when it motherfucking originally came out. And back then, Chicago drill was crazy. So if they saying it's worse now, you know it's really fucked up out here. But let's see how fucked up it really have gotten in these motherfucking streets with this new generation of motherfucking drill rappers.
Chicago drill is one of the most influential movements in modern music, but through the late 10s, its influence died down after losing a lot of the top names to the system and the grave, and watching as pioneers like Chief Keef, G Herbo, and Lil Durk moved on to different styles. King Von turned the city up going into the 20s, but met an early end, leaving a void in the drill world. However, in recent years, Chicago drill has seen a new spike in popularity and coverage. A new crop of rappers has emerged, and they're continuing the legacy of drill. But unlike in 2012, when the rappers were in the streets but mainly stuck to rapping and the drillers mainly stuck to drilling, this time around, some of the rappers involved are also the top drillers. There's video footage to prove it, and self-snitching is running rampant. These stories in the music and around what's happening in the streets.
I ain't gonna bap to you though. Really, it was niggas that's motherfucker that was drilling and rapping back in the day too. It's just them niggas ain't really, you know, they either ain't make it out the hood or they ass just didn't, you know, go far with this rapping shit, so y'all ass just don't know who the fuck they is for real. But motherfuckers been was rapping and drilling, you feel me? Y'all, they just, I feel they just getting more success now, you feel me? But motherfuckers been was trying to do that shit.
Have gained a huge audience, so in this video, we'll take a look at this new era of Chicago drill.
Ooh. Ooh.
Following the passing of Von in late 2020, it was relatively quiet in the city as far as the drill scene was concerned. But a duo called the DCG Brothers took off in the city with two big songs. Lil Zay Osama, who first blew up in 2019, began gaining a new buzz, becoming one of the leading artists in the drill scene. Over on the east side, No Limit Wet came home after beating 4 bodies and began taking rap more seriously, dropping a couple songs that did numbers before eventually changing his name to Drench. One of the biggest artists in this new Chicago drill wave in the early 20s was PGF Nook, who took off with his breakout hit, What Up? He got signed, and with the label behind him, he continued dropping throughout.
I ain't gonna cap to you. It's crazy. Cause you know, Nook ass crashed out. That's why his ass lost his career. He crashed out. A couple rappers crashed out, you feel me? And the crash out is a motherfucker. If you do any dumb shit, any dumbass street shit, knowing you got the opportunity to not be in the streets, bro, that's a fucking crash out right there. That's an is one of many crash outs, you feel me?
2022 and doing numbers.
Don't do no bap, I bet these facts gon' have them hurt. I told them hoes I'll make them viral, no, don't gotta do no work.
In early 2023, Mellow Bucks, a new female rapper from No Limit, blew up after dropping a song called Boom that went crazy, racking up millions. She followed this up with a remix featuring Lotto that went even crazier, establishing her as the biggest female rapper in the rack.
I ain't gonna cap to you. If you getting a motherfucking Lotto feature, your ass is most definitely the biggest female rapper from Chicago. Cause I don't think. Come on now, what other female rappers that really went up from Chicago for real? That motherfucking real industry. These industry motherfuckers don't be messing with these female rappers from Chicago. You feel me? Now a singer from Chicago, that's a different story than a rapper, you feel me? Lotto ain't just gonna be doing no features with anybody, folks. You know she got the talent. My bae Lotto ain't just gonna be making music with anyone.
Mello was one of a couple newer No Limit rappers getting shine. No Limit Wet, who had changed his name to Drench, was still doing his thing, and Big Op, also known as No Limit Faro, was also beginning to take rap seriously, and the fans were embracing him. Being the most famous rapper from No Limit, G Herbo would do features with all three of these rappers to help boost what they already had going. This movement in No Limit was part of a new wave forming in the rack. Another rapper in this wave who was closely associated with Big Op was Math Tski. He blew up in late summer off his hit song Catch a Bee, a huge record that made him arguably the hottest new rapper in Chicago. He also had other big records like Munyon and I Like It. The next two artists to take off were YFG Fatso and Von off 1700. In late 2023, Von had two songs that took off in the city, Bia Bia and Free Brick Freestyle. Fatso had a song called Rilo Rod that was also doing numbers during the same time. Going into 2024, both of these artists would really take off in the Chicago scene and beyond.
I ain't gonna cap. Now that I'm thinking about it, Chicago do got lots of rappers. Like, low key, we didn't have no rappers rapping for a good little minute. It was really just the same motherfuckers that been was famous. Now we really got a lot of motherfuckers that's, you know, rapping and shit, really going up and shit. This shit crazy as hell. Chicago back on the come up. But when we be on the come up, it's always because we really out here doing tweaking shit. Niggas be wilding and shit. Hella spit came out my mouth, bro. Well, mouth fast, bro. I'm diabolical.
But at the very end of 2023, the drill scene would end up losing a rapper after Lil Zay Osama went down over a high-speed chase that ended with Zay getting caught with automatic weapons and jewelry that tied him to arriving in New York. In early 2024, Von dropped a huge song called Ops on Deck, his biggest up to that point. Then he did a feature with Math Tski on a song called 3 AM in the Rack that ended up becoming a huge song.
But why he keep on saying Math Tski, folks? I never heard nobody say that shit. It's MAF. MAF gang. I never heard nobody say Math Tski, bro. What the fuck? I don't think he ever heard nobody say no shit like that. You feel me? But if you just reading the shit, I guess he is saying it the right way. If you just going off of words and just reading that shit.
For both of them, racking up over 6 million views at the time of this writing. A few months later, he dropped You Know That, another huge song. Then he teamed up with Math Tski again, along with Big Op, to drop Swing It, and this song also ended up doing millions. Everything about Von was working in his favor. His unique mid-2000s Atlanta beats, his glasses, and the fact that people thought he looked like a nerd, and the fact that he could really rap and make good songs. It all combined
I ain't gonna cap that glass of shit. That shit really helped him out. That shit really helped him out in his favor. I ain't gonna bap to you. Just because motherfucker, that's the main, like, he raw as hell. But the reason why motherfuckers really stopped and listened to him is because he looked like motherfucking Arthur. So it's like, when you see a motherfucker like that, bro, with guns and a ski mask on, you're gonna stop and like be like, man, let me see what the fuck folks ass talking about. Then you be like, damn, buddy ass spitting in this bitch. Then you know you just keep on listening to folks after that.
To make him extremely viral, and by April, Vaughn was the biggest new artist coming out of Chicago. At the end of the month, he announced he signed with Columbia. In May, a video surfaced of a drill caught on camera where a man in a shiesty with glasses and skinny jeans hopped out and started blowing. Many people believed it was Vaughn, and this combined with the federal no jumper interview where Vaughn said he was whacking the ops.
He is killing the ops for. I don't get no fuck. We is killing their ass for. So tell them we is killing for. That's what we doing to the ops for. When they look at us, yes.
But when you say we, you're not saying that you personally want to be involved in anything like this, right?
We, team, whatever you want to call it.
And he used to ride and
I ain't gonna cap to you, man. If his ass really out here doing the shit that he say he doing, bro, his ass about the dumbest motherfucker ever if he going on interviews and shit. Like, gang, you already in this bitch rapping about it, right? Now your ass in interviews, motherfucker, saying you did this shit, gang. Oh yeah. The motherfucking feds and shit gonna have a field day. They gonna have a field day with these rappers and shit. They just gonna wait for your ass to start motherfucking supplying guns and money to the hood and shit. Hit your ass with a motherfucking Rico. That's what the fuck they like to do to the motherfuckers that like to talk like Vaughn off 1700 on the internet.
Dodge Durangos, the same car that was used in the video, along with the fact that he had several songs talking about whacking an op on camera and at a gas station, led the internet to believe he was either extremely dumb and self-snitching at AR-AB levels, or a smart marketer taking advantage of a coincidence to make his music even more viral. Early 2024 was also big for YFG Fatso. In February, he dropped Princeton Freestyle, his biggest song on YouTube to this day. Around the same time, he was seen linking with Durk, who would even announce Fatso had signed to OTF, although Fatso would later reveal that he hadn't actually signed with Durk. Unfortunately, a month after dropping Princeton,
I ain't gonna cap. I kind of figure folks ass ain't signed to Durk because it's like, bro, Chucky ass had like 2 OTF chains. And motherfucking Fatso ain't had 1 OTF chain. Like, that's why I knew folks ass had to not get signed. Because how the fuck he giving Brody 2 OTF chains? If folks ass don't got no OTF chains.
Freestyle, Fatso ended up getting locked up. But he wasn't in for long and got back to dropping music when he got out. Meanwhile, more new artists were still popping up left and right. A rapper called Chucky Wackham blew up with songs like Good Aim and 100 Days and 100 Nights. He hopped on the Philly drill sound and brought his own unique style and voice to it. He was another rapper in the new Chicago drill movement who Durk co-signed.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I never really fuck with Chucky music. But it's like niggas just kept playing his shit so much, his shit started to grow up on me. I still don't understand what the fuck folks ass be saying lots of the time. But I guess, I don't know, his shit growing on me. That's why I could say I never still haven't went out my way to listen to a Chucky song. But when motherfuckers play it, I catch myself nodding my head to the shit now. So I'll be like, I guess this shit growing on me.
Early. Durk would also announce that he was signing Chucky to OTF, and Chucky confirmed that he did actually sign to OTF in his interviews. Spring of 2024 also saw the rise of a new group from the east side called the Bloodhounds. The 3 main rappers in this gang were Bloodhounds.
I mean, you said rise of the new crew. I believe they has been around for a good little minute. I ain't gonna bap to you. It's just motherfuckers ain't know about them. And I ain't gonna sit here and cap to you. I ain't know about their ass till they went viral. You feel me? It's lots of shit like in Chicago. Like I feel like niggas ain't gonna. Lots of niggas don't be knowing about all that shit. Like niggas be thinking everybody know about some shit because it's in Chicago. I ain't gonna bap. I ain't know about the Bloodhound shit till Lil Jeff came out, and then when Lil Jeff came out and his ass was rapping, that shit came on. Bro, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? They just be letting anybody rap. I ain't gonna cap to you because I ain't gonna bap. I was not fucking with Lil Jeff music at first. It sounded like folks ass is just talking. Just talking. That's what it sounded like.
Lil Jeff, Vert, and Bloodhound Q50. There was also Lil Scoom 89, a rapper closely affiliated with the Bloodhounds, and he also gained a buzz around the same time. Scoom was also closely affiliated with other up-and-coming rappers like Mav Tski and Big Op.
Man, rest in peace to that boy Lil Scoom. Quick little fun fact, if y'all ain't know, Lil Scoom actually grew up in the neighborhood that I lived in. Okay, now the neighborhood that I lived in is not where I'm from. I'm from 90th and Commercial, which is literally around the corner from where Scoom and shit from. But I literally lived like a couple, you feel me? They lived over there inside the motherfucking, over on Roadblock. I lived over on Buffalo. They stayed right behind motherfucking Thorpe School. And I stayed in front of Thorpe School. You feel me? But I never met Scoom ass though. But motherfuckers that Lil Scoom, you know, been around, you know, I know them niggas, but also I'm older than Lil Scoom. So the motherfuckers that I know is motherfuckers around my age. Lil Scoom is younger than me. And I didn't stay over there for that long. I lived over there for like my sophomore. No, I was over there from my freshman all the way to my junior year. And then I ended up moving.
He took off before any of the Bloodhound members, dropping a song called Nightcrawler in late December of 2023 that went crazy in the city. In early 2024, he dropped a song called Buttonland, and this record also took off. As previously mentioned, Scoom had close ties to the Bloodhounds, and around the time his name started gaining attention, a Bloodhound member called Lil Jeff was also beginning to gain attention on his own. Lil Jeff initially began making noise after dropping a song called Ah, that's believed.
I'm assuming folks ass don't know what Scoom ass is. Cause it's like he just keep on saying, oh, he associated with Bloodhound. You know, Scoom ass, bro, over there from Roadblock, folks. Folks ass is from Roadblock. His ass is cool with Bloodhound and them. But y'all ass just don't know. Y'all ass just, oh shit, Bloodhound on game. Well, what the fuck? I think they call him GEMB. I don't know what the fuck they call that shit, but that's over there, Roadblock on game. That's where folks ass from. And they ass over there, those motherfuckers be stones and shit. I don't know if folks ass is stone, but I know lots of they ass over there be stones.
Believed to be about a double homie Lil Jeff was behind, because in the song he raps about walking in lids with two hats and making people pay the consequence for something they did. Throughout early 2024, Jeff continued to build a following off of rap and the alleged bodies he was racking up in the streets, becoming known for self-snitching on live, announcing his body count, and implicating himself in all types of crimes, from robberies to drills. His homies Q50 and Vert were right beside him the whole time, and the entire Bloodhound group was gaining motion. They had all types of beef in the streets, but would also find themselves in rap beef with fellow up-and-coming artist YFG Fatso.
Taking my key and I'll never forget little buddy. Stay on the line, his rap, that boy don't clap, her school and put a diss out for me.
Their problems began over a petty disagreement about lyrics. Scoom heard Princeton freestyle by Fatso and thought he had taken lyrics from his hit Nightcrawler. But Fatso had made the song way before he put it out, and there's even an unreleased version of Princeton freestyle on YouTube uploaded before Scoom put out Nightcrawler. But Scoom accused Fatso of taking his lyrics and started taking shots at him online. Lil Jeff jumped into the beef, and he and Scoom began dissing Fatso on IG. Scoom dissed Fatso on an unreleased song that surfaced on YouTube.
That's my boy right there. Shout out Mari. Folks ass Blockstar. That's his name on YouTube. His ass actually a rapper. He actually, I ain't gonna cap to you. Out of all the motherfuckers over there, I thought folks ass, I still feel folks ass gonna blow from over there. Like y'all ass Schoom ass blew up, but I always said, folks ass raw as hell. If y'all take the time, go check out folks. And and for motherfucker ass, I say they ass. I don't even care if they cool people, none of that shit. But folks ass actually raw as hell. And he cool peoples too.
And Fatso responded in a song that also surfaced unreleased. Fatso was a bigger artist, but Schoom and Lil Jeff were gaining a following. Schoom's music was gaining traction. He was taking trips to LA to record songs and shoot videos, and he was even working with more established artists like YBC Duel and Skrilla. By May, Bloodhound Lil Jeff's name was buzzing in the city.
I ain't gonna bap to you, gang. I feel like motherfucking Duel ass is really on the same level as Schoom and them. Like, I feel like they always on the same level. That's why they really all start doing collabs and shit together on game, because they all like known wise, you feel me? I feel the same amount of people known Duel that known Schoom ass on game. That's what I personally think.
He did his first interview ever with DJU TV, where he talked about his come up, rumors about him having 10 bodies and robbing people for watches. Him and Q50 also went viral for snorting perks on camera and acting like everything was normal. This clip in particular was everywhere, and even Meek Mill reacted to it on it.
I ain't gonna cap. Niggas be doing that shit, bro. Like sniffing perks and shit, that shit normal as hell. Normal as hell. I remember first time I seen a nigga sniff a perk, boy, what the fuck is wrong with you, gang? Yo ass is a fucking tweaker. I'm like, bro, you know the next step is that coke, gang. You over here sniff the next time, I'm gonna be keeping the buck with you. You at junkie status now. You playing with your nose and shit. And you remember when motherfucker we was in high school and shit, niggas. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna play with my nose. I ain't gonna never do no shit like that. Now niggas playing with their nose. I be telling my peoples, man, that's junkie shit. But that shit normal as hell. Lots of motherfuckers be sniffing perks and shit out there. It boosts the high.
Story.
Or get them high, whatever.
Following
the
this
fuck.
interview, Jeff went on a trip to LA where he found himself wrapped up in more controversy. The trip was to celebrate Vert's birthday. AMF Visuals, Lil Jeff's main cameraman, took Jeff, Vert, and Schoom to LA to record music and shoot videos. While in LA, the Bloodhounds were seen linking with established artists like Rico Reckless and G Herbo. They also linked with YBC Duel.
Dang, people don't ever talk about Rico Reckless ass no more, but Herb ass most definitely, you feel me? I ain't gonna cap. If motherfucking Jeff ass was alive, once he got that G Herbo feature, folks ass would have really been on. I ain't gonna cap to you, that G Herbo feature would have really put him on the map for sure. But you know, once a motherfucker passed away, it's like, damn, you feel me?
One of the biggest rappers in the new Philly wave, who Schoom already had a song with. But despite the purpose of the trip, Lil Jeff still managed to get into street shenanigans, allegedly robbing somebody and later getting chased through the mall by the man's homies. By this point, with all the controversy around his name, Lil Jeff was getting more attention than ever. In May, he dropped a new song called LAX. But despite all this new success, less than 2 weeks after dropping
That LAX is what really made me start fucking with Jeff. Once he dropped that LAX, alright, folks, low-key cool. Then I listened to some more shit, then I found that song Striker. Like, that shit decent too.
LAX, the news broke that Lil Jeff had lost his life in a crazy situation where the Bloodhounds had attempted to go on a drill, and in the process of chasing an op into a house, Lil Jeff had got caught by return fire from someone in the house. Following Lil Jeff's passing, he instantly got tons of new coverage. Basically, every hip-hop media outlet on YouTube was talking about him, and his situation was getting tons of publicity. He was getting King Von comparisons, and fans started glazing him in the way that they do every rapper that passes away. Lil Schoom was already buzzing before, but after Lil Jeff passed, he began getting even more attention. However, in July, just 1 month after Jeff passed, Schoom would also meet an early end after he was backdoored by a female in the rack.
That's why you can't trust these hoes. These hoes be going. They really be dumb too. Cause I heard that bitch motherfucking set him up. She didn't even get no money off that shit, bro. Her ass was broke as hell, asking for money to get to the airport to get away after she did that shit. It's like motherfuckers be doing shit just to do shit. That's why I be like, bro, you can't trust these hoes. They just be doing shit to do shit, man. I ain't gonna cap to you. They mess with a certain type of nigga, they just gonna do the shit just because they wanna impress the nigga or whatever the fuck they be going through their mind.
The same day Skloom passed, Fatso dropped the music video for his song Unusual Slander, where he had dissed Skloom. He would also end up going on live and trolling him. The passing of both Jeff and Skloom, so close to each other, would generate even more attention, shining a huge spotlight on the Bloodhound name, and as a result, Bloodhound Q50 saw his career taking off. A week after Skloom passed, Q50 dropped a song with all three of them on it, and it instantly went up. He followed this up with another big record called Splash Bros, but then at the end of July, he was arrested after he was caught with a switch. While Q50 was locked up, Traveler Ross dropped a 3-hour documentary on Bloodhound Lil Jeff, which, as usual, contained top-tier detective work breaking down all the allegations around his name. This documentary put even more eyes on the Bloodhounds and their crazy situation. Q50 was eventually released in early August, but just a month later, Traveler Ross dropped a 2-hour documentary on his.
I ain't gonna cap to you, man. And motherfuckers be thinking, oh, you gonna be locked up for a long ass time for a switch. I used to think that shit too, listening to the internet. But then I actually, start knowing lots of motherfuckers that got locked up with a switch and they ass back out on the streets. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit just normal as hell. Like, I thought that shit was fed, whatever the fuck motherfuckers said. Mandatory 10 to 15 years, this, that, no. Nah, man. Like, they will let your ass out with a switch, gang. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, when I hear motherfuckers get bumped with a switch, only thing I think about is like, damn, what's his ass on probation? Because if he was on probation, his ass gonna be in there. He gonna be in there. But if you don't got this your first time offense, gang, they gonna let you out on the switch. Most likely. Dependent. 9 times out of 10, they gonna let you out on the switch though, bro. Like I seen it time and time again.
Alleged 8 bodies. Around the same time, Fatso dropped a song called Bougie Hoes that blew up, becoming arguably the biggest song of his career. At the end of the month, he dropped a mixtape titled A Reaper Ceremony, continuing the run that he was on. Late summer also saw the rise of Baby Chief, a younger rapper who popped up on the scene with huge songs like Snooze You Lose.
Yeah, we don't know where the fuck. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. No one still don't know where folks came from. Like, he just came up out of nowhere. Sometimes when motherfuckers be like, oh, yeah, we been knew about folks before he went viral. I don't think nobody knew about folks till he went viral. Like, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers in Chicago didn't know about him till the world damn near found out about him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, still to this day, motherfuckers still don't know where he came from for real. Motherfuckers that ask me, I'm like, I don't know. I ask some other motherfuckers, they be like, shit, I don't know. So shit, folks ask just shit. He here. He rapping though. He be going cool with that rapping shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And 6 times today. Other newer Chicago drill rappers like Fatso and Chucky were experimenting, switching between the Chicago and Philly drill sounds, but Baby Chief made his name off rapping on beats similar to the OG 2012 to 2015 prime Chicago drill sound. By the end of the summer, the new Chicago drill movement was bigger than ever, and in September, a beef would pop off between Scrooly G and Billionaire Black, shining an even bigger spotlight.
Broke ass niggas ain't talking about shit. Always screwy this and screwy that. Tell them niggas get off my dick.
Scrooly G was a rapper from Gary, Indiana, a city 40 minutes away from Chicago. He started blowing up in late 2023 after dropping a video for a song called F the Ops that showed footage of his music video.
It honestly depends on where you at. honestly. Like, I could say you could get to Gary in like 30, damn near about 40 minutes. I ain't gonna bap to you. But it depends on what part, because certain areas you could get there around like 30, 35. I literally did it before. Like, literally. I used to live in Gary, right? And you know, I be trying to go get some shit from my old neighborhood and shit over east. So, you know, it'd be a time limit because I'm trying to get food and shit. So, you know, I'll be pushing that bitch though. If you pushing that bitch, you'll most definitely make it there in like 30 minutes. Depending on the traffic though. If it's traffic, man, you could probably try to ride on the side of the border and shit and get around and shit, but still it really depends, man. But you could get there. It's not far at all. Like Hammond is more closer to Chicago than Gary. In East Chicago, Indiana. That's what's called East Chicago, Indiana. It's close to hell.
Video getting sprayed up and his crew returning fire. After this video blew up, he went on a crazy run through 2024, passing 1 million views on every song he dropped for months straight. He collaborated with Chicago rappers like Von Off 1700 and Big Op, and given the fact that his city was 40 minutes away, many considered him part of the new Chicago drill movement. In September, he previewed a song where he said if he caught an op trying to shop at the store, he would pop out on him and do him like Duck. He claimed this wasn't a diss, just a reference to the...
I mean, yeah, it is kind of like a reference. Like, you feel me? But I did watch the Billionaire Black video. He said, for example, he said, motherfucking, he said something, I don't know the exact words, but he basically said something on the lines of, if I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my op, have him holding his homie in his hand like Scrooly brother. Like Scrooly had his homie or whatever. That shit would be taken as disrespectful, even though it's a reference, you feel me? Like, oh yeah, he referencing what he gonna do to the other people and he gonna have him doing, you feel me? But it's still disrespectful. Like if Scrooly heard that shit, he nigga, why the fuck you feel me, saying that shit low key, slight disrespectful, you feel me? So that it is disrespectful, you feel me? But I can understand where he coming from as a rapper too, you feel me? It is just, you feel me, a lyric and shit. He probably like, oh yeah, that shit raw as hell, you feel me? But it is disrespectful though.
The Duck situation, because Duck was shopping when his ops had got him, but FBG and their side weren't trying to hear it. Rappers like Billionaire Black, King Yella, and Swag Dinero were quick to react and blast him for dissing. Scrooly took the song down, but then a couple weeks later, he dropped an official diss where he took shots at Billy, Yella, and Swag Dinero. He featured Bloodhound Q50, who decided to diss Tuka, one of FBG's fallen members. Billy had heard the preview and made a diss reply, so when the Scrooly diss dropped, he released his an hour later, dissing him back. Then he dropped part 2 to diss Q50 and the Bloodhounds. Billionaire Black beefing on songs with Scrooly G and Q50 was a full circle moment in drill because he and Duck beefing with Ide was the beginning of the back and forth dissing in drill. Other FBG members like Young and Dutchy also responded with disses of their own aimed at Scrooly G and Q50. Scrooly and Q50 didn't respond to any of the disses, and Q50 took to IG to act like he was now too gangster to rap beef and would handle things in the streets. This brings us to the present day. The new Chicago drill scene has everybody's attention. Unfortunately, by this point, we know how things end. A couple rappers will think they can stay in the city without any repercussions and it'll cost them their lives. A couple will crash out and get long sentences, and a select few smart ones will get out the city and use the opportunity.
Yeah, he basically just explained what the fuck gonna happen with these niggas. Like, those really the only options. Lots of motherfuckers just get so comfortable in the city, man. It's just like how motherfuckers look at Chicago. Us Chicago motherfuckers don't look at it like that. We gonna go outside. We gonna cool. We don't look at it how y'all look at it. You feel me? But at the same time, though, you will get your ass popped thinking shit. You feel me? Like you the most untouchable nigga. You feel me? But that's anywhere though. That's why lots of niggas die in their hometown and shit. You feel me? Just because, you know. But I feel like it's more niggas hate you more in your hometown. Like if you move out of state, Niggas don't know your ass to hate you. You feel me? If they hate you, it's just off some shit they damn near heard. Like when you inside your hometown, niggas hate you for some personal shit, gang. And that personal shit, what really, you feel me, get you killed and shit. You out of state, you don't gotta worry about that shit as much. You will still get your ass popped out of state though too, but you know you will less likely get popped when you out of state. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this, and go watch another fucking video. Go. Alright, time to go on to the next shit. Let me see how this YouTube live is. I haven't even checked YouTube. I'm in this bitch watching it on I'm monitoring my shit through Twitch. So let's see what the fuck YouTube going on in this bitch. Oh, yo, my fault. I didn't even see y'all ass in this bitch. Yo. Yeah, my fault. I'm watching my shit through Twitch. So it's like I really only see my Twitch comments. I do be seeing like the other shit, like if it pop up on the side if I'm paying attention to it. But y'all know how that shit be. When you reacted to the video, sometimes you don't see that shit, man. You be into the reacting and shit. Man, what the fuck going on with my wireless charger? I was trying to say, but you can't be tweaking like that, man. We need you. We need you in this bitch, man. Let's see. They said bro done fucked up. He done fucked up. When the police know you hiding something, it ain't nothing you could do but try to prolong the motherfucking jail ride. That's the only thing you could do. And in this situation, they said the police knew he was hiding something. So obviously, they went to go look for some shit. And you know, when you be on these videos, 9 times out of 10, they found the shit. But let's see. Maybe you get lucky.
What's going on, man? Hey, Officer Becker Pensacola, please.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you. Off the rip, gang, you got tape on your back window, gang. You see, when you got a fucked up car like that and you got some ghetto ass shit going on, they gonna automatically assume your ass got some bullshit going on. Cause you got some bullshit on your car. So they just gonna assume you on some bullshit off the rip. You feel me? First impressions is everything, bro. You just gave a bad one already.
Police department.
How's it going?
Good. You all right?
Yeah, I just pulled in. I was gonna go pull down there with my friends, but I had seen you, like, literally the moment I pulled in down here, you pulled on your light, so I just stopped right here. I don't know whose house this is.
Yeah, no, you don't, because it's abandoned.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's for sale. You pulled into a house with a for sale sign right in the front yard.
I thought they, they had,
You see, folks ass thought he was slick. He thought, motherfucker, he was finna pull into the house and act like that's his crib so the police won't fuck with him and shit. That's what lots of motherfuckers be doing. And that shit do be working. But his ass pulled into a house that's for sale. He fucked up already. Now 12 think you even own some more bullshit now. Because you pulled in a house that no one live in, bro. Now he know you on some bullshit.
sold it like 2 months ago.
I don't know, but I know you didn't live here.
Yeah. Nah, I had pulled in because you had flicked your signs on. I don't live down there, but my friend does live down there, and I saw you following me, and I was figuring you was gonna get me to the house.
I ain't gonna cap to you, man. He doing too much talking. All this talking, and it sound like he lying when he talking, man. When you doing shit, just the least you say is the best thing possible. You feel me? Like all that talking shit, bro, his ass just gonna get himself fucked up.
That caught me a little early.
Where are you coming from?
Right down, it's, you know, the road with the, UPS trucks.
Okay.
I was coming off their road. I don't know if they have a road, because whenever I go into Google, they don't have a road.
Gotcha.
So I was just coming off of there. I just came off of work. I just went, see my friend. He had a little bit of money he owed me, so I just...
You see, and then he's saying all these and this, that, and the third. You gotta understand, bro. These police deal with niggas that lie to them every day. Niggas lying to them every day. So you gotta be an outstanding ass liar to motherfucking do some shit, bro. The best you could do is just, you know, don't say too much, bro. The less you say, you feel me, you don't look guilty, you feel me? Motherfuckers think not talking make you look guilty. But nigga, you know the law, and you don't want to talk to their ass, bro.
Just went and seen him, and then I'm going home now. I live, right off of 9th.
Right off of 9th?
Yeah.
So you're heading home?
Yeah, once you had pulled behind me, though, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little scared. That's why I pulled down here.
Why'd you get scared?
I just fear police.
Yeah, you shaking a lot. Why are you shaking so much?
I fear police, man.
Why you fear police?
It's just, last time my brother had got caught behind police, they had, taken him to jail with nothing.
You see, bro, he's saying too much, bro. He talking about they got ticket. Why you even bringing up jail, gang? You should not even be bringing up jail, man. That's the last thing you want to bring up in jail. Especially if you know you got some shit in the car where your ass gonna go to jail. Your ass is tweaking.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he was also a minority.
Right. So you just got off work and you were headed home?
Nah, I got off work, what time is it?
What time do you think it is?
10.
You see, bro, you lying again, gang. You said you just got off of work. But most people that work a job know when they get off of work. You feel me? That's the time. That's the most favorite time. That's the best time for them. That's the time they love, the time they get off. So now you not knowing the time you get off. Okay, I'm assuming this nigga lying now. You feel me?
10:12. I was about to say my clock says 11:12. I had
What time did you get off work?
I had got off work at around 9:30, and I went to my friend's house just because he had a little bit of money he owed me. I let him borrow a little bit of money.
His ass was down there doing a drug deal. Like I ain't gonna cap to you. Even if he wasn't doing a drug deal, just him talking about money, going to my friend's house. You said you got off of work at 9:30. It's 10:30, bro. It's just everything just ain't kind of. It's not making sense, gang. The only thing that makes sense is your ass was doing a drug deal or some shit, but I don't know, bro.
So he can go get some groceries.
Right.
And he told me he had the money tonight, so I just went up, pulled by him. Me and him talked for a little bit, and then I left home. So if it says 11:12 on the clock, then it's gonna be about 12:10 now.
You said 12:10?
Or 10:12 now.
10:12?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got off work 9:30, went to your friend's house.
It's actually 12:13. You see this nigga lying, gang. You see, and this the problem, bro. You seeing all these different times, this, that, woo woo. If the shit don't add up, now they gonna be on bullshit. That's why you shouldn't even say shit, because now you making yourself look even worse, bro. You fucking yourself up, gang.
Yeah, I want no. I didn't get off until like 9:45, 10 o'clock. Yeah, no, they had me late today.
Gotcha.
Because they had me on some
You said you didn't get off of work till 9:40, 10 o'clock. You just said you got off of work at motherfucking 9:30 though. Now the times keep changing. You see, that's what I'm saying. Just shut the fuck up, gang. Just shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, you making yourself look bad, buddy.
You got a license on you while we're talking?
I do, yeah.
You got registration insurance as well?
I do. My insurance is supposed to be updated next month, so I don't know how my dad did that yet.
Whoa, you see, niggas lying now. What the fuck you talking about? You see, we 2 minutes in, and I know this nigga down there gonna go to jail if he got some shit, bro. All this shit he's saying, bro, he just talking to him to see when how much he could get out of this nigga before he checked the car.
Got you.
But
Car's in his name?
yeah. Okay. It's in his name, but it's also in his insurance. But beginning of April 20th, I think it's supposed to be in my name.
Okay.
So here, I can give you the insurance.
You got anything in the vehicle you should have in the vehicle?
Huh?
Is there anything in the vehicle that you should not have in the vehicle?
No, sir.
No guns?
No, sir.
You see, he said, huh? You know goddamn well you heard what this nigga said. Now he know. You know, he like, nigga, I know you know what the fuck I said, nigga.
No.
I did have a sword that I
Okay.
had. I did have a sword that I bought off my friend.
Yeah.
But again, I had dropped it off at my friend's home, at my friend's house, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I told him that.
You see, bro, now you get a search. Now it's official. Your ass is getting searched. You just told him you had a car, had a sword, but you took it out of your friend. Okay. Yeah, your ass finna step out the car real soon.
That I would come get it on any circumstances that I need to take it home. But as of right now, this needs to stay at your house.
Okay.
I told him that. I was like, there's no point in me taking it home. There's no, you know what I'm saying, just in case me gets caught up, I don't need it.
Okay.
So here's the I think this restroom. And then let me see what this is. Yeah, this is the insurance.
And you got the registration?
I was about to say, if you ain't got it, I got it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Listen, my phone's dead, so I can't really see. Here it is.
That's your registration?
Where the fuck? I know that's my cause I had gotten a ticket not a while back. I think November or December. I had got a ticket for going unlawful speeds. Is this it? No, that's my registration. That's my license, isn't it?
That's your
not
license?
My license. Not my license. My insurance.
That's your insurance?
Is this my insurance?
Nigga, that shit say buyer's guide. Literally at the top, I see it, bro. That's the guy that you get when you, bro. This nigga on bullshit, gang. This nigga just trying to prolong his arrest.
I really don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had got my first car. This is my first car in November.
All right, bud. So hear me out real quick, okay?
Right.
The reason why I was, so I didn't get behind you to follow you, right? The reason why I got behind, that's your buyer's guide, all right? That's your warranty stuff.
Yeah.
I literally just seen that, like literally, bro. Nigga, I'm looking at this shit to the screen. He got this shit right in his face, and he don't know. Yeah, nigga, yo, he just trying to see if this nigga gonna snitch on himself before he searched the car.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't need that. You can have that.
Yeah, let me see it.
Your registration's right there next to your hand where you just put it on the seat. Nope, other one. That's your registration.
Thank you. I'm sorry, man.
Let me see that.
Why?
All right. So the reason why I was pulling you over is because you were swerving all over the damn road. You were going into the oncoming lanes of traffic. Any reason for that?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Other than paying attention to my phone, trying to get
Your phone is dead.
Nah, my phone before you had pulled me over was on like 2%. You know, it's iPhones. They fuck up all type of ways.
You see, this nigga be saying so much shit, gang. You see when you say shit like that, then you gotta deal with these motherfuckers like, oh, you said this, you said that, you said that, and now they just gonna think your ass is lying, gang. You see, he made his whole situation worse from the start.
I had my insurance, not my insurance, my address pulled up, and I guess I was.
You had your address pulled up?
I did.
You don't know where you live?
I do. It's just where I came from. It's just the way that I was pulling out.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. Some locations you just gotta use your GPS, man. Cause I know how to get to my house from certain areas, but from certain areas, I don't know how to get to my house, you feel me? But at the same time, folks said he going to his friend's house. Assuming that's your friend that you hang out with more than the average individual, you probably know how to get to his house by heart. Unless the nigga just moved over there. And you know how to get to your house from heart. from their house. You feel me? But you know, I don't know.
I didn't know exactly which way to go.
All right, so here's the deal, right? So the reason why I was pulling you over is because you were swerving in your lanes, right?
Right.
And then when you made this turn here onto, what is it? Shade.
Maribel?
No, it's Shade.
Shade, okay.
Yeah. So you made your left-hand turn onto Shade. You almost hit the curb on your right-hand side. You made too wide of a turn, almost hit the curb.
Right.
And it's kind of weird you pull into to a house that's abandoned. It ain't yours. See, that's a little weird?
Yeah, no,
All right,
for sure.
So my worry is that you're safe to drive, okay?
Yeah.
Have you been drinking anything tonight?
No, sir. I
No
did
drinking.
smoke. I did smoke.
Okay, what'd you...
Nigga, no. You never mention anything. Even if you off that shit, bro. Never do it. Never do that shit, bro. Don't do none of that shit, gang. You see, bro? You gonna learn the hard way.
No
Smoke.
drink. Just a little bit of marijuana.
A little bit of marijuana?
I had
What time?
9:45, 9:50. Right before I got off of work, I had a little bit of marijuana.
You smoke at work?
No, not at.
That's gonna be a DUI. They're gonna hit him with a DUI. His ass said he smoked a little bit before you. They could hit him with a DUI, man. This nigga is so fucking dumb, man.
At work, but right after I got off, I literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I pulled right down the road, got away from the building, and started smoking.
All right.
So it wasn't.
Is there
too
any
far from
weed
me.
in the vehicle?
No, sir.
You smoked it all already?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any methamphetamine?
No, sir.
Any cocaine?
No, sir.
Heroin?
No, sir.
Fentanyl?
No, sir.
Ecstasy?
No, sir.
Nothing.
No, sir.
Nothing in the vehicle.
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any problem?
He's saying all this shit for him to still search the car. He already said so much. He just trying to get this nigga to snitch on himself before he search it. Make his job easier.
Yeah, I was about to say, unless you want deodorant.
No, I don't want deodorant. Do you mind if I search your vehicle?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I can? All right. Well, first thing I'm going to have you do, right, is I'm going to have you step out for me. Do not move. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Do not move.
Well, I
Do
have a
not
question
stop.
for you.
No, stop. Do not move.
I have a question for you
Stop.
before I let you go.
Come here. Step out.
Go ahead. This is
Stop.
technically.
Turn around. Right now, you're just being detained, okay? You're not under arrest.
Yeah, this is technically
Stop.
my
Turn around. When I ask...
Bro, gang, you just said they could search your car, gang. You gave them to consent to search your car. Then you admitted to smoking weed, literally, before work, well, after work. So that's a DUI regardless, bro. Like, your ass is tweaking, bro. And they already was trying to say your ass was swerving and all that shit. So now, they basically could say that's the reason why you was swerving and shit. So either way, they was gonna search your car regardless, gang. After everything you said, gang, you was cooked, bro. You was over with. I ain't gonna bap to you.
Ask you if there's a gun in the vehicle and you tell me no and you got one right between your damn legs, I got a problem with that. You understand me?
You're right.
The pipe right between his legs, bro. His ass was trying to play that shit off, bro. He was cooked. And it's like, gang, bro, you riding with a pipe and shit, bro. And you tweaking, bro. That's dumb as hell, bro. You supposed to be on your P's and Q's, especially if you riding with a hot pipe. Like, your ass is tweaking.
Step back.
Yes, sir.
You got anything on you?
I do.
What do you got?
I have a firearm.
You got one on you?
I do.
Where is it?
It's under the seat.
Do you have anything on you, on your person? right now?
No. Other than maybe a vape. You asked me if there was a firearm on me. If there was a firearm in the car, that's
I said, is there anything in the car that's gonna get you in trouble? Any guns? And you said no. I said knives. You said no. I have a sword.
You said if there's anything on me. And I won't lie to y'all. There's a firearm in the car. He has it above his,
You're only in handcuffs because you lied to me about the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll worry about that later. Right now you're detained. You're not under arrest. Okay. What I'd like to do is take you out of handcuffs and do some sobriety exercises. I want to make sure you're safe to drive. Okay, based on your driving pattern and things.
Your ass is going to jail. I mean, unless the gun is legally in his name. If the gun is legally in his name, he probably would get a pass. But if that bitch a hot pipe, his ass is cooked. Basically, they're trying to do a little sobriety test so they could take his ass to jail regardless. Even if the pipe was registered, you can't be fucked up like that with a gun legally, man. So either way, his ass is gonna be cooked. They just trying to figure out which way they gonna cook him.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, you're not under arrest right now. You're just detained because of the gun. That's why I kind of got tense there for a minute, okay? But if I take you in handcuffs, are you willing to do field sobriety exercises?
I do. The only problem I will have is the like the whole feet sobriety test is because I have terrible power.
Terrible power?
Yeah, like terrible balance, not power, balance.
Okay,
You can go over my doctor records and shit like that. I have terrible power.
Okay, we'll talk about all that. We'll talk about all that. Like I said, you're not under arrest. I'm gonna take those handcuffs off you, and then we'll do some field sobriety exercises. Make sure you're safe to drive. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
His ass high as shit, bro. His ass damn near smiling and shit. While the nigga doing, he trying not to laugh. Folks trying not to laugh.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you speak to a lawyer. Do you understand? All right. With that in mind, do you want to talk to me? So what I'm gonna ask you about is the gun, right? So the gun's stolen.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no point in lying. Like y'all gonna figure it out.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I was gonna say y'all gonna figure it out.
We gonna figure it out, right? So
y'all gonna figure it out.
Keep your feet inside.
My bad.
Keep your feet inside.
Folks ass trying to be cool and shit. Y'all gonna figure it out. Sound like your ass might be snitching. Folks ass might tell on the motherfucker where he got that bitch from. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So who'd you get the gun from?
I can't lie to you. I don't know.
Where'd you get it?
There was one night I had just went out.
This nigga is the worst motherfucking liar ever. Like, I don't want to talk. And if you want to say something about the pipe, say I found that bitch, bro. I can't remember where I found it. I found that bitch, gang. I can't remember where I found that bitch. It was outside, so I picked that bitch up. If you want to lie, I say just don't say shit. But if you really want to tell them something, tell them that shit. All that other shit that you finna say, bro, finna make your ass look worse.
I was going at least 150, 200 yards from the radius.
From where?
From what's that shit called? 4805. It was.
When was this?
And again, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it was perfectly legal. I'm not saying it was perfectly right, but I'm just looking out for myself, man. I'm scared.
I got you. So you took the firearm out of the vehicle?
I have.
Okay, so no one gave it to you?
No.
No one sold it to you?
No.
Okay.
I will tell y'all exactly.
Did you know it was stolen?
I won't say I was knowing it was stolen, just for the sole fact that so much has happened in Pensacola. I can't promise that
Gang, you saying all this shit, bro. You don't know your ass is going to jail, gang. Like, you got caught with a gun, bro. You is going to jail, gang. Like, I don't know why you even talking, bro. You might as well just hang that shit up, gang. You going to jail.
firearm would come back stolen, or come back dirty, or come back with a murder on it, or come back with a robbery on it. So
well, you said it probably has a crime on it. What crime would it have on it?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it has a crime. And the only crime it would have on it is the robbery.
What robbery?
Me taking it.
Oh, you're saying the...
Yeah, that's probably the only crime on it, if that's even reported.
Right.
But then again, like...
Well, it's reported stolen from somewhere. I don't know if it's reported stolen from when you took it out of the car.
You see Wise bro talking, bro. And then he said he stole that bitch, which made it even worse. Because you could get away with saying, even though your ass still going to jail regardless, whether you say you found it, stole it. But saying you found it is better than saying you stole that shit. Now you got a charge for stealing that bitch, gang. Like, your ass just adding all these charges. You got the DUI. They probably just ain't tell you about that shit yet. Because they trying to be nice to get all this information about the gun shit. You got the gun charge. You had insurance and registration. But yeah, you got the DUI and you got the gun charge, and you just admitted to stealing the gun. So now you got charged for that. It's all types of shit, bro. Your ass just giving them all types of shit to add to the list, bro. Cause your ass just want to keep talking.
Or if it's reported stolen from before that, but it's stolen.
I was about to say, I mean, and I know in gun law possessions, if it's in your possession, it's in your possession.
I mean, yeah.
It don't matter about none of that other shit.
So is that why you were so nervous?
A little bit.
Is that why you were shaking so damn much?
Yeah. I was scared, man. I was scared, man. I had a gun on me. I had a gun under my seat.
I know,
was scared.
and I asked you, and you told me no, you didn't have one.
I didn't, just for the sole fact that if you were to have, like, if you didn't search the car, you would, in your right mind, at least think, like, hey, he didn't have a gun on him. And I wasn't going to pull the gun. Man, look, people that pull the gun on police, you're stupid as hell. Because you pull the gun, like, sure, you may get one police officer, but all them other ones are coming after you.
Yeah.
So I would never pull it on the police. I was just scared. I just didn't want to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't under any circumstance of, hey, I'm trying to hide from police.
But also, you know you're not 21. You can't even have a gun.
I do. Unless it's gifted to me. But then again, that gun wasn't
Well,
gifted
even if
to
it was
me.
gifted to you, you can't conceal carry a pistol if you're under 21.
Oh, shit,
You gotta be
for
21
real?
to conceal carry a pistol.
So if I get a pistol concealed carry to me, I can't even have it in my...
Gang, that shit over with now. You got a felony charge for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. That's what that's considered in Chicago. I don't know what is considered out there, but pretty sure it's in the same thing. You a felon. But luckily, if it's your first time and since you under the age of 21, you're gonna get on the little first time offender program, get a little probation for 2 years. As long as you don't do no more dumb shit, you're gonna be able to get a gun legally. You feel me? You fuck up, you're a fella forever.
Like, gun in here and mag in here?
No, you're not 21.
He was charged with larceny, carrying a concealed weapon, and DUI.
You see, they didn't hit him with the stealing that bitch. They want to be nice. They want to be nice. But what I tell you, larceny, carry with a carry. You see, basically, that's what an aggravated UUW is in Chicago. You carrying a loaded weapon. That's what that shit is. His ass got charged with a DUI, like I said, because his ass, come on, his ass just stupid, bro. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass gonna fuck with another motherfucking video. So go watch another motherfucking video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go. I'm not finna hop off live. I gotta change the mic. I'm gonna give me a mic eventually. Well, y'all see I'm connecting this bitch to my career though. Testing. Alright. Okay, put this bitch on charger. Alright. We back in bed. Let me check that YouTube shit, man, while we at it, man. See what's going on in YouTube. Yo. What's the word? Pambe no mino. Happy na meno, on gang. Anino. Hey, what? I'm back in bed. Yeah, I'm back in bed. I'm back in bed. Thina. Come on, bro. DDG is not fucking around with Halle. Well, I don't know if he not fucking around or not, but he finally respond to Halle, you know, speaking on him, you know, bringing their child onto Castanet live stream. So he finna speak about it, and we finna see what the fuck he talking about in this shit.
Good, y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. Before we get into what I'm about to talk about, I have a new song dropping next Friday, What You Bad For, with a feature on it. If you want to know what the feature is, you gotta click the pre-save link below.
I ain't doing that shit, nigga. But I ain't gonna bap to you, man. DDG is the best YouTube rapper, bro. Not even on no dick riding shit, bro. Cause I was literally thinking about making a video on this shit. Cause I really was trying to think about, like, what good YouTube rappers are there really? And I'd be like, man, it ain't none. But if I did to say it is a good rapper, it's DDG. DDG is not a bad rapper. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just feel like, you know, that YouTube shit do, like, you know, niggas just be like, man, I fuck with you as a YouTube gang. So it's like, when niggas already fuck with you for one thing, and they don't really fuck with your music like that, they like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to fuck with your motherfucking videos and shit. But DDG is actually not bad at all, you feel me? He better than damn near every other YouTube rapper. I can give him that.
To pre-save, all you do is put your email in. It drops next Friday, 11:15. Do not miss out, okay? It's one of my favorite songs. I'm reposting all TikToks. I got millions of followers. If you want to get reposted on TikTok, make a TikTok right now. Ladies, dudes, whatever. I reposted everything. Make your TikTok to the TikTok sound on my page.
I ain't gonna bap to you, gang. I'm gonna keep it 100. Them reposts, shout outs, them shits don't do shit for you. Them shits don't do shit for you, gang. Because it's like, at the end of the day, do you really think just because a motherfucker posts you on a platform with a whole bunch of followers, their followers is gonna go out their way to follow you? Just because they post you on a page. Nah, man, that's not how it works, bro. Lots of people be thinking, oh man, celebrity just post me. Sometimes, if you make, depending on the video, you might go viral and change your life. But doing a little dancey dance, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere unless you come up with a raw ass, trending ass dance. But you just shaking your little toot toot, woo 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 woo, doing a little TikTok viral dance, man, they could repost you 1,000,000 times, gang. That shit ain't gonna, you feel me, get you nowhere unless you're doing something really unique.
Page, and let's run it up. And now we're gonna go up next Friday, I promise. This is one of the ones. But to get into that conversation, and this is a little side note. I know a lot of people be saying stuff like, oh, DDG, you doing all this for promo. I just know how to flip negativity into positivity. Like, I don't never want y'all to ever see me sweat. I don't never want y'all to think y'all ever made me lose sleep. And when I say y'all, I mean like the people that talk crazy about me every single day. Y'all know I've been getting cyberbullied.
On gang, yeah, people do, you feel me? It's like, and that's what you gotta do, cause it's like, gang, you getting hate out of this shit, you might as well get some good out of it. Like, man, y'all talking all this shit about me, I might as well get paid for y'all talking shit about me. Use this shit to my advantage. I ain't gonna bap to you. That's just the smartest thing to do, man. But the internet be crazy, man. They be eating motherfuckers up, man. Like, I turn off my comments. I don't turn off my comments, but I don't read my comments for the most part. Cause when I read my comments, man, it be good for the most part. Like on my smaller platform, like YouTube, it's all good. But once your page start getting followers, that's when the haters come in, man. Those niggas start tweaking.
For the past 3 years, the average person would have been off theyself. Like, the stuff that I go through online for being a active dad is out of control. Like, I go through stuff that don't even make sense. And it's to a point now.
I mean, I ain't gonna cap to you. I wouldn't have off myself inside your position, gang. You don't know what I went through, gang. I ain't gonna bap to you, man. And the gay community, they almost canceled me, man. When I first started off on TikTok, I made a video, man, and it's not a big. I got videos that got way over that shit. But you feel me? But this video at the time was a lot to me. It was like 1.3 million, you feel me? And that bitch went viral for all the wrong reasons. And viral, 1.1 million is not viral. I ain't gonna bap to you. But that bitch did numbers for all the wrong reasons. And they came strong, man, on every platform, talking shit about me, saying fuck my dead homies, fuck my grandma. My homie tried to defend me. They said fuck his dead dad. I'm like, damn, bro. Then they got to making fake motherfucking DMs and shit, talking about I'm gay because I motherfucking made a post about motherfucking saying gay people be forcing it. Like, they ass go crazy. Like, they don't do that dumb ass shit no more because I don't even speak on their ass. I don't even give my opinion like that no more on certain situations because I already know how motherfuckers get. But best believe, you feel me? Y'all know it's all love, man. Don't cancel me. I don't want to deal with that bullshit, but I can deal with it though.
Now where my skin is so damn thick, bro, like nothing really gets to me anymore, you know? So that's why when I get into situations like this,
nigga, I mean, I ain't gonna bap to you. Any nigga with the sky top, you gotta have thick skin. You go to my TikTok right now and read my comments. It's gonna be someone talking shit about my haircut. Nigga, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. It's niggas that come on my page and hate me every day, bro. Like it's a couple niggas. They come and they don't even follow me. This why I don't understand. Like, do you just go to check my page just to comment some bullshit? They'll be like, man, you live in a shack in the middle of nowhere. You broke as hell, gang. You this, you that. Bro, like, nigga, why the fuck you keep on commenting? And it's like, they comment first so I can see that shit. Because when a whole bunch of comments get up in that bitch, I ain't gonna see that shit. But they comment right when a motherfucker can see that shit. Like, soon as a nigga posts, I'm like, bro, how you don't follow me and you know that I'm posting? But niggas take their time just to motherfucker talk shit about a nigga. I don't, you feel me? I get money on off of that shit because, you know, TikTok let you reply to comments. And as long as you make that a minute, I'm getting paid off that shit. So I don't be tripping. I be making their ass look goofy as hell. But I got to cool out on that because TikTok guideline a nigga. And I can't get kicked out the creator fund, man. That's how I pay the bills.
I'm a promote a song. You know what I'm saying? I'm a do whatever because I'm not going to let you make me feel like I'm not working. I work through the hard times. It's called keeping your head up. It's called fighting through hard times and you know, persevering and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with adversity for the past 3-4 years for nothing, you know, truthfully. Like, I've been getting hated on for so long. So it's like, it is what it is. But one thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Halle. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong.
Nah, niggas do be hating on DDG. But he a real ass nigga for not wanting no one to talk about his shorty. Cause I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't gonna let no one talk about my shorty. But I ain't gonna cap to you. Shit. I might talk some shit about her stupid ass, you feel me? I'm just playing, but I was just trying to be funny. She not stupid. On game. But the point is, I will make judgments. But no one else can talk about her. On game.
Wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible because Halo needs her, you know. I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And Halo is the biggest blessing in my life. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what life was like before Halo. And I wouldn't have.
Nigga. Gang, you just had your son, Brody. You just had your son, Brody. And also you broadcast your whole life to the world for years. I think everybody know what the fuck you was doing before your kid. So damn it, everybody know what you was doing before you had a kid. I know goddamn well, you know. Nigga, you had to go through and edit it and then repost it, nigga. So I know you when you edit some shit, man, you gonna remember some shit, gang. When you gotta do all that editing, bro, you over here bapping now. DDG try to make this shit more dramatic, bro. That's why I fucks with folks, bro. His ass be funny as hell when he do that shit. But I get what he trying to say, bro. It's kind of like, you feel me, him just trying to say, you feel me, that's changed his world and shit, bro. All that other shit don't matter no more. That's why he saying he basically trying to say, but we know his ass knew what the fuck he was doing before his son.
Have him if it wasn't for Halle. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her that nobody can really change. And y'all gotta understand, we going through a very different transition right now. We only been parents for 10 months. Now we going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand we going through something, you know, that's a little, you know, it's hard for us. So when little stuff like this happen, it's really nothing. People go through this type of stuff all the time. I just don't appreciate when people try to put me against her, or it's like me versus her and all of this, and she's wrong and he's right, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Halle alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know.
Yeah, bro. I understand what the fuck he's saying, bro. But I still got to get my opinion on the situation, man. Before I even made the video, bro, because I said Halle was tweaking. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I was thinking in my head, like, she could be having postpartum and all that other shit. But I'm like, man, I just like, come on now. Your son is viral as hell. Why would you be mad that this nigga went on a stream with your son and your son is already viral as hell? It's not like motherfuckers didn't know who the fuck your son was. Like, then that'd be more understandable, you feel me? But everybody know who your son is, gang. So why even tweak out like that unless you just want to, you know, be extra with it? But like I said, bro, it could be that postpartum depression, all types of shit, man.
What she going through when it comes to postpartum, she just pushed the whole human out. She dealing with a whole new life. Like, she has to put everything, you know, not on pause, but she has to always consider Halo in every situation. I do too. But, you know, as a mother, I know it's way more detrimental. So I got way thicker skin. My skin is just overly thick when it comes to online backlash. But I know for her it's something very, very new. And I'm just asking y'all just to chill. And let's go back to regular scheduled programming. Like, no one's perfect. We are only humans. So I just don't like it. Don't like it, y'all. That doesn't do me any good whatsoever. Me and her getting into it is no good for nobody, either one of us. So we are family. That is my family forever. And we gonna figure it out. Plain and simple. With that being said, we gonna get back to the smiles and the good times and the entertainment. I need y'all to do me a favor, comment below some video ideas. I'm trying to bring y'all that spark back, man. I'm trying to bring y'all that feeling back. You feel me? That y'all used to get when y'all used to watch me when y'all was YNs. You know, where you used to come home from school and you used to watch DDG every day.
Nigga, that would never be the same because niggas is grown as hell now. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. It's like I ain't watching DDG no more. But it's just like I don't have time to watch YouTube for the most part, bro. Cause it's like you know why I'm up at 5 in the morning doing these live streams, bro? Because my whole day be booked up and this and that. Like, I wish I had time to play the game, but I have time to play the game with my when everything fall into place, you feel me? But niggas don't got time to motherfucking do that shit and worry about niggas got bills, gang. The real world, bro. Kicking niggas ass, gang. We ain't trying to get up and watch DDG. We getting up typing in how to not go homeless on YouTube, nigga. That's what we typing in right now. how to make $1,000 in 3 days so I won't get evicted. That's what the fuck we looking up, gang. We ain't trying to watch no nigga live a happy ass life while we struggling in this bitch. Boy, we damn near finna die, bro. And we see your ass walking around with these cameras and shit talking about, yeah, bro. If I don't make 10,000 a day, it's a bad motherfucking day for me. I don't want to see that shit. My broke ass don't want to see that shit, gang. I don't. You see, it was cool when you was a kid, cause now you imagine like, yeah, bro, I want to be like that. I want to be able to have the hoes, have the IA this shit on game. But now, nigga, no one don't want to be like your ass, but niggas want to have the shit you have, gang. But now niggas grown as hell, bro. And boy, ain't nobody looking up trying to, boy, I ain't trying to see you do no rich ass shit, but I want to see some relatable shit, gang. If it ain't no relatable shit, bro, I don't want to talk.
We used to finish a video and then all of a sudden you get another notification for a whole nother video on 3 different channels. You know what I'm saying? I always kept you smiling and entertained. I want to bring that back. So I'm posting every single day. And I know lately, maybe the past 2 years, like I really just been like collabing with just like maybe my family or, you know, whatever. But now I'm opening a door to whatever. Like I'm collabing with people now, not just one gender, you know.
I ain't gonna bap to you, man. That what he said, not just one gender. That shit do play a big part, like that relationship shit. Like if you want to be like high key, like on some respectful shit, gang. And like I went through that shit, cause it's like I could do collabs with certain females. Certain females don't even fuck with me no more, cause they was trying to fuck with me, you know. They was cool peoples, but it's like I was in a relationship and I respect them. And like, man, I'm not ever trying to, you know, kick it with them type shit. And now I'm out of a relationship. Yo, what's the word, shorty? Let's get some content. Scene. I'm just playing. I don't even got the courage to text nobody after I did some shit like that. Cause I already know they like, man, nigga, you didn't fuck with me when I was like I feel like they gonna look at it like on game. Cause they got higher up than what they was when I knew them. So I feel like they'll look at it like, oh yeah, this nigga just trying to fuck with a motherfucker because they up now. Now I've been knowing I was just being respectful type shit. But it is what it is. I don't care because I'm going to be up regardless. You see, you feel me? You know how it be? It's a reason why a nigga grinding.
Now it's like, you know, we got a whole whole new arsenal of possibilities for entertainment and content. So any ideas y'all got, let's do it. You feel me? I'm on it. And let's try to separate real life from entertainment. I want y'all to look at my vlogs as a TV show. You know, that's why it's called a channel. Look at my vlogs as like a TV show, man. Don't look at it as like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna bap to you, but that's the reason why motherfuckers fuck with motherfuckers, bro. Because they want to see the real nigga shit, bro. They want to see the real you. This is me. This is for real. Nah, 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 nah. Where the fuck that shit from, gang? That from Nickelodeon or Disney Channel? Disney Channel. Well, I ain't no one up in this live right now. I don't know why I'm acting like y'all up in it bit. Y'all might be up in it bit, bro, but I don't see y'all comments. Y'all ain't commenting. What day? Yay.
Even if, you know, you might watch Spider-Man and hate the Green Goblin, but that don't mean you need to hate the actor. You feel me? So let's keep it all on the channel. Let's keep it all on the TV show. And don't be alarmed by what I post. And just keep it entertainment. You feel me?
I think he's saying this shit because his ass finna have hella hoes. Okay, folks finna have the bitches up and they be like, hey. Gang, you already know folks ass finna go crazy with the hoes. And his ass don't want y'all to judge him. So he just gonna say, it's for the entertainment. Wise man. If I say so myself, I ain't gonna back to you.
I'm saying this off of the context of the McDonald's video that I did. And a lot of people was tripping. Well, not a lot of people. A lot of people understand that it was, you know, it was cool. But you know, some people was tripping and trying to put two and two together of my real life and whatever I do online. Let's just try to separate it a little more and just take it as entertainment as it is. And that's it. Comment below what y'all think I should do, and who I should collab with. I would love to know. But I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna keep yapping about this situation. Go get y'all them RTA clothes.
Gang, how the fuck you saying you ain't finna keep rapping, bro? It's 7 minutes left. I mean, it's 7 minutes in. We got it's a 12-minute video, bro. It seemed like it was finna end the video, but obviously your ass still off. So I guess there's some different shit. Let's go.
Man, RTA.com/collection/DDG. I don't know if this promo code still works, but it's called Don't Share DDG. It's like a secret, but don't. If it don't work, then it's too late. But if it work, use it. You get 20% off. So I don't know if it still works or not, but go try it. All the clothes is online right now. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see y'all either later on today or tomorrow. Deuces.
Vlog not done yet.
You know what I'm saying? Get out my face.
Yeah, we don't know how much footage we gonna get in here. You know, they be tripping on the cameras. You gotta keep it low, Johnny.
Here you go, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies first.
Thank you, sir. I'm comfortable in my masculinity.
Bitches first.
Jokes like that don't bother me.
Hoes first.
You see, folks says, "Oh, I'm comfortable with my masculinity, so jokes like that don't bother." If you were super comfortable, you wouldn't even have to say that shit, nigga. Okay.
Don't ever walk in this. You'll get arrested doing that in public.
As y'all can see, I'm rocking the RTA DDG jacket. There's no logo on it. If you don't want to wear my face or my name, you ain't got to. But I'm still gonna give you the crop.
They got it in this.
You ain't gotta wear my face. You ain't gotta wear my logo, man. This one of those ones, though. Understand that and get it. Yeah, y'all know I'm a fashion icon, so I'll be trying to like tell them what I would wear. You know what I'm saying? Please, bro, listen to me. You go this hoodie right here, it's $100, bro. No
better
logo.
than what I was looking at, though.
Please just try it on. I'm trying to tell you, it's not about what's on the hoodie, it's about the cut. RTA DDG out.
Gang, that shit look like a fucking crop hoodie.
Tell you, it's
that shit looks short. It looks short, like it's like right here. Like, gang, what the fuck you mean, gang? Is y'all inside the women's section or some shit?
not about what's on the hoodie, it's about the cut. RTA DDG out now online. I like selling clothes. This shit fun.
I really don't want to buy nothing if it ain't your shit though. Like that's what I've been thinking. We might have to go to Neiman's.
I can give you my shit
For free?
You, not him.
Are you serious? For real? No, I'm not joking.
Please, I don't get that. That bitch so weak. I am not even lying. I don't know what he was talking about. That bitch get dirty so fast. What the f? Is I'm lying though? Bitch weak.
Too late. 2 breaks. 2 pay.
Alright, we doing this video busting on people today.
Do it. Bust on your brother real quick.
Yeah, wait for me.
Alright, make sure the camera.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he changed the shit.
Bro, so what the fuck am I watching, bro? Man, I don't want to see these niggas fucking shot, bro. Fuck is this shit, man? I ain't trying to see that shit. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! It's 5:26. Yeah.
This
Sometimes you gotta switch it up to be successful. And these NFL players is living proof of that shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. These motherfuckers retired and literally got more successful after they retired from their professional sports, whatever the fuck they was doing. You feel me? So let's see the motherfuckers that, literally got richer once they retired from being an athlete.
Their sporting careers had officially ended, but these 10 athletes were just getting started, and none were as strange as George Foreman's transition from boxing to kitchen appliances. He retired at the age of 48 with minimal future prospects, yet had thankfully claimed his success was due to his healthy eating, because at the same time a company called Sultan was developing a special type of grill that would drain the excess fat out of anything it was cooking. George Foreman let the company use his name in exchange for 40% of profits, believing this was his fate by tweeting, "While I was KO'd, I saw a giant piece of meat screaming 'grill me.' When I woke, I said gotta find a grill," thus the George Foreman grill. The product, however, was a total failure until he also began hosting their infomercials. George Foreman explained that at the height of the grill's success, there were months I was being paid $8 million, yet he'd eventually sell his share in the product for a one-time payment of $137 million.
Damn, folks got that money on. I ain't gonna cap to you, man. So they ass literally got that money on, bro. But I ain't gonna cap. I heard about that George Foreman grill. I ain't gonna bap to you, man.
The product became so popular, one person posted, "Today I learned that George Foreman is not just a brand of grill. It's actually the name of a real man who was once a boxer, while the name..."
I ain't gonna cap to you. The crazy part about it, man, I didn't know that. I didn't know his ass was a boxer. I knew about the George Foreman shit, but I didn't know folks' ass was a boxer. I'm not finna cap to you. I'm just finding this shit out literally today, right now, as we speak.
named Jason Statham belongs to a man who was once a diver. He made it to the 1990 Commonwealth Games, where the judges continually highlighted that he wasn't doing well.
Jason Statham, who's not having a good time. He's moved from 8th, slipped down to 11th.
Despite placing 11th, he'd explained that diving teaches you discipline, focus, and certainly keeps you out of trouble, which are principles he'd also apply as an action movie star. Statham performs his own stunts in every single movie, applying his swimming ability in productions like The Meg and Expendables 3, where diving actually saved his life. Whilst filming a truck scene beside a dock, the brakes on the truck failed, plunging him into the sea.
60 feet at the bottom of the Black Sea, stuck in the mud. How am I going to get out of this? This is how it ends.
Damn, I didn't even know that his ass was a motherfucking athlete, bro. I literally only know his ass for the actor shit. If his ass didn't become an actor, bro, he would have been cooked over with. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Yet Jason was able to free himself and swim 20 meters back to the surface. Terry Crews, who we'll talk about later, said, "He was a professional diver, that was his thing, man. If it would have been me, I don't know if it would have ended that way."
We know how it would have ended, gang. You're black. And most black motherfuckers don't know how to swim at all. You hop in the water, man, you're cooked. Over with. It's just a sinking ship at this point.
Statham further added, "I think what I didn't achieve in sports has probably helped me focus more and take my acting career more seriously, while Arnold Schwarzenegger was only able to act because of his sporting achievements." In the very same year as Arnold's first Olympia win, he was given the lead role as Hercules in New York, being cast for his appearance which resembled the Greek hero. After his 7th Olympia win, Arnold was cast as Conan the Barbarian, the Terminator, and Dutch from Predator, each being influenced by his bodybuilding background. In the process, Arnold appeared on talk shows giving bodybuilding tips, also being elected governor for 8 whole years. More recently, however, Forbes announced that Arnold had officially become a billionaire, yet Magic Johnson already achieved this many years beforehand. He was the NBA's most valuable person during 3 separate seasons, while ESPN called him the 5th best player ever. But despite the Red Hot Chili Peppers writing a song about him, Johnson's career earnings were, according to Forbes, only $40 million, yet he spent it extremely wisely. Magic Johnson began investing in sports teams, pooling money to buy the...
That's what you really supposed to do with the motherfucking money on, gang. Because you got to understand that this social media money, rapper money, athlete money is not going to last forever. So what you got to do when you got this abundance of money is to be able to turn that shit into a passive income that you'll be able to get forever, man. And then once you're able to establish yourself with an income that you know gonna be forever, and you don't gotta, use your body and be an athlete and post content and all that shit, man. Your life, then you could, focus on all that other shit with the money. But the first thing you should do is spend your money on investments, man. Things that could get you your money back in the long run. And keep on bringing you money. Not no shit that, you just buy and then you sell it when you going broke. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you for real. But just help your brokenness help your downfall last a little bit longer.
LA Dodgers, for which he was heavily criticized.
We went in and bought the Dodgers for $2 billion, and everybody said they're the stupidest businessmen on the face of the earth.
Until it quadrupled in value.
At $8 billion, they said, they're the smartest guys.
He'd therefore also invest in the Los Angeles Sparks, the Los Angeles Football Club, and the Washington Commanders, all while leading operations for the Los Angeles Lakers. He then launched his own talk show, his own film studio, and even his own record label, before also buying a movie theater, the tallest building in Brooklyn, and 125 Starbucks locations. However, there was one investment that was stranger than any other. In 2015, Magic Johnson bought 60% of the Equitrust Insurance Company before almost doubling their assets from $16 billion to $26 billion. If you told prime Magic Johnson he'd one day work in insurance, he probably would have laughed, yet Ion Tiriac's corporate change was somehow even bolder. You've likely...
You talking about work with insurance. Gang ass just investing money. You acting like folks ass, really, you feel me? Like, come on now, folks is investing that shit, bro. His ass don't really work with insurance. His ass then ain't doing shit but giving them money, and then he getting more money back for investing.
Never heard of him, but you'll never forget the mustache. Ion Tiriac was a pro tennis player from Romania who won the French Open during his peak in 1970. He retired 10 years later but had such a unique look, he was given a role in many different ads. Then he casually decided to open his own bank. It was the first in his country after communist Romania ended, with its profits funding other ventures in real estate, auto leasing and air travel, although his coolest business is easily his car museum. He owns over 300 different incredibly unique cars, including 2 Rolls-Royce Phantom 4s, of which only 18 were made and are valued at $3 million each. The rest of his collection features everything from Fords to Ferraris, and they're all on display at the Tiriac Auto Gallery. Despite earning just £200,000.
You see, that's a good way to be able to turn. You see, he just turned his dumb shit that he bought into a motherfucking income, a passive income at that, you feel me? Cause he was gonna buy the cars regardless. He gonna have them cars sitting because he know he's not gonna be driving them bitches all the time. He can't drive all them bitches. So why not make a car museum so you literally getting paid for your cars to sit? And people is gonna come and look at your cars. You could charge people to look at your cars. And now you're getting money for some shit that was gonna literally be a motherfucking, what the fuck that shit called? Some shit that's not good. Some shit that motherfucking, a liability. That's what the fuck it is.
During his professional tennis days, he became Romania's richest man with a worth of 1.7 billion, but he's not nearly as famous as presenter Michael Strahan. NFL players retire after 3.3 years on average, yet Strahan played from 1993 to 2007, spending 15 years with the New York Giants, and retiring after a year that his team had won the Super Bowl. But while this made him perfect for a career in sporting commentary, he approached it through a slightly different medium. Strahan became a talk show co-host on Live with Kelly and Michael, which increased its ratings so ferociously, it began beating its competition by 87%. He was then offered a position on Good Morning America where he also performed exceptionally, winning 2 daytime Emmys for Outstanding Talk Show Host. More recently, Strahan was given a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame, represented by a whole new category for sports entertainers, making his star the first to feature a trophy symbol. Michael certainly deserves his $17 million a year, while Vinnie Jones is also perfect for every role he plays.
17 million per year is nice. Just let me get shit. I'm cool with motherfucking 2 million a year. I'll live a happy life forever.
You might recognize Vinny as the coach in She's the Man, being given the role as a former professional soccer player. He played 184 games of Premier League football, where he built a reputation as a super aggressive person. Vinny had once casually threatened to rip off and spit in the hole another player's ear, broken the record for the world's fastest yellow card, and of his 184 matches, 12 had ended in red cards. His own club's chairman labeled him Mosquito Brain, yet Vinny's tough attitude paid off unexpectedly. In 1998, he was cast as a criminal in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, although his casting might have been too perfect, as on the day he was supposed to start shooting, he had to attend a court hearing for assaulting his neighbor over an argument about a garden fence. He was sentenced to 100 hours of community service. Vinny was then also given 80 hours community service after admitting assault and using threatening words or behavior towards members of an air crew. As passengers and crew tried to restrain him, Jones declared, "I can get you murdered. I can get the whole crew murdered for £3,000. But
you see, you can't be saying shit like that, bro. Cause now your ass really gonna get in trouble, gang. Cause your ass over here talking about you could get the whole motherfuckers murdered, and then it's like you talking about the whatever crew, whatever. Boy, these niggas gonna call the police on your ass, bro. And your ass gonna be in jail for threatening motherfuckers like a fucking goofy.
These hiccups only helped his career as he began to play tough guys in every single movie, for example the X-Men's Juggernaut. He's since acted in over 100 films, but it feels like Shaq appeared in even more commercials. After retiring as the 10th best player ever, Shaq began making rap music, releasing 5 studio albums, one of which featuring Michael Jackson. Under the name DJ Diesel, Shaq began performing live at festivals as big as EDC Las Vegas. On top of music, Shaq appeared on WWE, in shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm, and so many different commercials IMDb can't even count them all. However, most of his earnings have come from savvy business moves. Shaq owned 155 Five Guys restaurants, representing 10% of all locations, as well as 150 car washes, 40 gyms, and 17 Auntie Anne restaurants. He's built a net worth of $500 million, although there's something a whole lot cooler about the success of Terry Crews. He was drafted to the NFL in 1991, playing 6 games for the Rams, 10 games for the Chargers, and 16 games for the Redskins, although he'd explained that he wasn't very good. I was always on the end of the roster. I was never a big superstar. I was an 11th round draft pick, partially because he didn't even enjoy it.
It took me years to figure out I never really liked football.
Wow. I mean, you was good enough to make it to the NFL. Lots of motherfuckers would not even be able to get the chance to get the opportunity to go to the combine. You feel me? Motherfuckers never gonna get the opportunity to even be eligible for the draft. It don't matter, gang, if you're 11th round and all. You made it, gang. You made it for sure. Like at the end of the day, you made it to the NFL, gang.
Terry made it obvious that he instead preferred the arts.
I would go back into the locker room and ask the players if they wanted their portraits painted.
You did these while you were playing?
While I was playing. I was known as the artist football player.
Retiring from the NFL to take his talent to Hollywood. His family thought he was crazy.
There was family members that were like, he had a chance. He blew it. Right. You know, that was the consensus.
Although whilst working security on the set of Training Day, Terry was given an unexpected chance.
Well, the director walks over to me and he said, hey man, you want to be in this movie? I said, yeah. I was like, sir, whatever you need me to do.
This turned into another movie, then another, but it was after appearing in White Chicks that his life would totally change.
The producer of the movie called me. He said, Terry, your life will never ever be the same.
Terry was offered to appear in the Old Spice commercials, which went on for more than 10 whole years, calling it his revenge on the NFL.
They played it all over the NFL. That was another thing that was kind of like my revenge on the league, because you couldn't watch a game without seeing something crazy.
On game. Now that shit is raw as hell though. Motherfucking the NFL didn't see no potential in you. I mean, they saw something in you to draft you, but you feel me? You was not good in the NFL, bro. You wasn't gonna have an NFL career. And now motherfucking everybody in the NFL gets to see you. And if they don't see you, they gonna know about you on game. That shit raw as hell.
Terry Crews, Old Spice commercial.
Although in terms of success after sporting retirement, there's nobody close to Michael Jordan. Considered the greatest NBA player ever, Jordan was approached by Nike to create his own special shoe, hoping to make $3 million over a 3-year period. Instead, it earned $126 million by the end of the first 12 months. The shoes have since made him roughly $1.5 billion, which he used to buy a share in the Charlotte Hornets, spending $270.
I mean, we already knew this shit, man. Jordan, everybody was trying to get some Jordans, bro. Like, Jordan still got the most popular shoe till this day, bro. We know that nigga rich as hell. Rich as hell, and it's not just one Jordan shoe. This nigga got multiple lines of Jordan shoes that everybody just be wanting to get. The whole retro lineup, everybody want. The whole retro lineup.
$25 million in 2010 before reselling it in 2023 for a whopping $3 billion. As a result, Michael Jordan is the richest athlete ever with a net
You see, we already knew this shit.
worth of $3.2 billion.
You see, folks, as rich as hell, $3.2 billion. Y'all heard it. That boy rich as the fuck. Rich as the fuck. But that Jordan shit, man, but Everybody knew this shit, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all knew this shit already. Jordan rich as hell. Everybody know Jordan ass rich as hell, so it's not even no need to even, you feel me, talk too much on what he do. Everybody know what the fuck Jordan do. Is that seal the J's. Seal the J's.
One.
Man, these rappers be tweaking. Just straight crash outs. I don't know if they doing this shit for the image to try to live up to that rapper name or whatever, or they ass really just this slow where they crashing out, risking everything they work hard for just to do some slow ass shit. So today we finna watch 21 minutes of rappers crashing out on live. This shit popped up on my feed, so I'm like, damn, we might as well just react to that shit. Look at these motherfuckers do dumb shit.
One rapper crashed out while on live and admitted to several, and another crashed out and hit a switch at one of his ops. These are rappers who crashed out on live. And first up, we gotta start with Lil Jeff, because Lil Jeff was a rapper from the east side of Chicago, known for his hit songs such as I Should Have Saw It in LAX. But many also knew him as one of those rappers that wasn't scared to get in the field, because one day, Lil Jeff was riding through Chicago with some of his bros when he came across a car that resembled one of his ops' whips. Without hesitation, Jeff instantly upped his switch at the car and let off a few.
I'm gonna play that next.
On that black car.
Now, why would he do that goofy ass shit, bro? I ain't gonna capture. I feel lots of these street dudes, bro, they fiend off of validation from other dudes on game. That's why they do shit like this. Why the fuck is you blowing the switch on live? Like, only reason you doing that shit is to, to look tough. You want people, you want to give off this image. And I'm saying that he could be really like that, but lots of these rappers be forcing that shit, gang. Like, that's what make motherfuckers question it, because it's like, why are you doing this goofy ass shit on live? It's no reason that I should even know that you doing this type of shit. And if I know you doing this shit, it's no reason why I should see you doing this shit on live. That's just my opinion, though.
Thankfully, it didn't seem like anyone in the other car was hit, but the live video had some of his fans shocked at just how quickly Jeff and his crew were ready to crash out over some beef. But that ain't the only time Jeff and his gang upped the strap on someone while they were driving around the hood. Many also knew Lil Jeff as the menace that used to roam the Chicago streets, because another time he was riding through the streets when he came across a random guy on the sidewalk and decided to almost crash out for no reason. Because Jeff sees a random dude on the street and starts talking to him. Everything seems cool at first.
I caught me some action. Yeah, what up, Joe? How you coming?
But out of nowhere, he ups his blick and asks the dude if he's ever seen one of them and points it at him for no reason.
Ever seen one of these? You think you can run from this? Get your back.
You see how he doing that shit, gang? That's them drugs, though. I ain't gonna bap to you. That's them motherfucking drugs. That's them drugs that they be taking, bro. Lots of motherfuckers do goofy ass shit like that when they off some drugs, bro. Like, and it's like, gang, I own guns. I always ain't no nigga gonna catch me without a gun. Before I had legal guns, bro, I had hot pipes. I just wasn't slow enough to keep on getting caught with shit. And my mama motherfucking know I had pipes before legal pipes on game. So it's like, and I never did no shit like that. But the thing is, I don't need nobody to think I'm tough. I don't gotta put off that image. Cause at the end of the day, I know I will smoke one of y'all niggas. Like that's all it is to it. So I don't gotta go out here, point guns and be like, oh yeah, I'll blow down a random motherfucker just to look cool. Like, gang, I don't gotta do none of that shit. Niggas like I tell motherfuckers, I never had to be a killer cause no one don't fuck with me. The day someone fuck with me, the day motherfuckers go find out. You feel me? But until then, I'm not a killer. I don't gotta portray a killer. I don't gotta do none of that shit. But I just know a nigga could portray that shit all they want, and then they still will get killed. So it ain't even no point of portraying that shit. But I know what I do deep down. That's all I say, bro. That's why I be like, I look at this like, bro, that shit low key goofy shit, gang. And if you look at that shit and be like, oh man, he's so cool for doing that. He's such a savage for doing that shit. You up in a pipe on a motherfucker that don't get folks says look like a junkie. Why is you up in pipes on homeless junkie motherfuckers? Like, come on, bro. You don't get no cool points for that, gang. And if you think that shit look cool, bro, your ass is a goofy. I'm not gonna bap to you.
You can, hey, try to run. See how fat? I'll get out this car right now and look. Now I'm just playing. Hey. I love you, Bleed.
But if you thought that was crazy, you got to see this next clip because another teen rapper from Chicago, known as Fat Drench, was on live riding through his ops hood with some of his bros. And he made it known to everyone on the live that they were sliding through their ops turf.
That's okay, back on. We don't look KT box. We flip around, little boys. Come back on the 9, 8 neck, 33 slamming, can't TJ. No, they scared of Fat Drench. BGF is not a gang.
A few seconds later, the camera went off, and you can hear a few shots in the background. And people in the comments are asking what happened, since you could tell something just went down.
They won't be up on our block. Legally black.
After he and his crew got done hitting at his op, Drench turned the camera back on, and you could hear him breathing hard, talking about how the op missed and didn't even hit them.
Yeah. Oh, that was me, man. We good, though. Stop playing. I want to go to my girl crib. Hey, go grab. Hey, take me go grab that other chop. Okay, mom. Go back.
But why do people do this shit? Like, that's what I'm saying. I told you, lots of these niggas want validation, bro. They ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Lots of weak-minded individuals. They care lots about what people think. So that's why they record this shit. There's no other reason to do this shit on live unless you want validation. And you want other dudes to, you know, you care about what other dudes think of you. On game, you care about what people think of you. So you do shit like this, you feel me? Understandable.
They goofy on trade. He didn't even hit the car. He can't shoot. He shoot like this. He shoot like this. Can't shoot. Dunking his head. Oh my damn, bro.
Trey, y'all better not play no career games because we gonna get on that.
And thankfully, neither Drench or the dude they slid on lost their life because he and his bros were saying they wish they had their fullies because things could have ended up way different.
I would have that fully, folks. Woo! That I should have got off.
Not long after the incident, some cops pulled up on Fat Drench and questioned him about the situation because the cop knew that he was the dude who had just had the shit on Instagram Live.
What you chasing me for? What? You said what? You said I'm gonna do it on Instagram.
Now, let's move on to Laser Dim 700.
You see, that's what I mean. Motherfuckers be doing shit like that. Like, 12 be watching, gang. 12 be lurking on motherfuckers' pages. They be knowing what the fuck be going on, gang. And it's like, niggas want so much, you feel me, validation from another dude. So other dudes could think that they tough. They'll really risk their freedom. I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't care about what no nigga think of me. I think that's a little bit, you feel me? But like I said, I always tell motherfuckers, you feel me? I come from gangsters. My whole family real gangsters. And I tell them, a gangster is nothing but a follower that want validation. Following off of what the next motherfucker do. Just follow the leader up in this bitch. Okay, let's everybody just do goof ass, junky ass shit. Because, you feel me, that's what the fuck we do. And we ain't gonna have nobody that's have a strong mind to tell us, hey bro, we doing some goofy ass shit right now. As a grown man, why is we out here doing shit like that? Because it's a bunch of followers around. You feel me? Niggas want validation. So they ass want validation just as much as the next motherfucker want validation. So they okay with a motherfucker doing some shit like this. My homies was doing shit like that. I be like, gang, what? Bro, get the fuck away from me, bro. Your ass police as hell, gang. I'm not even finna bap to you, bro. Why the fuck is you recording us doing this type of shit, bro? I'm not trying to go to jail just to look cool, bro. But I guess that's, you feel me? That's what motherfuckers like to do.
Because most people know him as the 23-year-old rapper who's been making waves in the Georgia rap scene for the past few months, racking up millions of streams on songs. But not many people know what he was like before he blew up. Because before his music took off, he used to window pop cars. Because one night, he was on live crashing out, hopping from lot to lot, checking cars to see if he could luck up and get a big hit.
Hey, I really think somebody in there right here.
And you could tell Laser was a rookie because he approached the cameras from within the lens field of view without a mask, gloves, or any sort of gear.
This is the camera right here.
Let's be real, bro. I mean, I don't think he gave a fuck about the cameras. I'm not the smartest, but I don't think someone that's recording them committing crimes give a fuck about a security camera. But nah, I don't know. I'm just a guy that's motherfucking talking to a camera at motherfucking 5 in the morning.
Turn it. Yeah.
Fuck is the point of doing this shit, gang?
He then decides to try his luck again, going straight for the F-150, since he figured whoever owned it would have a strap or something else expensive inside the car.
There's another one far side. Boy, y'all yeah, crazy. I don't think go get your truck. I'm gonna hit the truck right here. I was playing, it might be a blinking.
Bro, you know the door is locked. Like, you pulled it one time. We know the door is locked. Why you pulling on that bitch again? Like, nigga, bro, niggas be so corny, gang, bro. Like, y'all niggas really be looking at this shit and be like, bro, this shit so gangster. Like, bro, like, for real, bro. Niggas don't come from real gangsters for real, bro. I don't know how y'all don't criticize these rappers y'all self. Like, I don't know how everybody don't look at this shit and be like, bro, why the fuck is y'all doing this goof ass shit? But these niggas out here really, oh yeah, they some real ass niggas. They out here doing, boy, this is about this 21 minutes of goofy activity. Honestly, this is what the fuck I'm looking at. Grown men doing some shit for validation, bro. Literally.
But since he couldn't get inside the F-150, he let everyone know he was going to show a car that he knew he would 100% come up in.
I know where some milk though. I'm finna take you out to the other. I'm finna take you out to the other one. I really be over here. It's a little repo. It's a little repo lot. Take you out to the other one.
But this next rapper was tripping even harder because unlike Laser, who was hitting at night in vacant parking lots, the Chicago rapper was running around with his goons hitting up ATMs on live in the middle of the city. What made the situation worse though is that you could tell that they were amateurs because just like Laser, they didn't go on the heist plan and many people were clowning them out, saying that they didn't know what they were doing and that they had a rookie's choice of tools.
Get good about myself.
The rapper was getting frustrated since the hammer was weak and not getting the job done, and he lets everyone on live know that they almost got it to snap off, but he isn't really trying to talk for real.
Snap off. That gonna snap off. I ain't trying to talk, man. That gonna snap. Coco get.
And before the job was even done, he and a few of his
Bro. Motherfucker. So basically, it looked like the other nigga that was doing the shit had a little t-shirt around his face. I see he a little bit smart. Folks ass was recording himself without a mask doing that shit, bro. Why? There's no point in asking why. You gonna ask, if I keep on asking why, I'm gonna be asking why this whole video, bro.
goons left and started walking through the streets, talking about all the places he wanted to hit before the night was done and how he was gonna spend his pay.
Bro, we back this way, bro. We finna go find some action, bro. Y'all pull off. Yeah, come on, we going there. Stop calling me, bro. I'm not answering. No calls, bro. Get y'all stupid down here, folks. On y'all, bro. Why we ain't walking that way? Bro, man, look, we need to find the store and break in that. At this point, find the bank, bro. All the action, bro. We back this way. Oh, I see McDonald's. Triple cheeseburger. Talking about dirty.
Man, like, what the fuck, bro? You talking about rob a bank, do this, do that. You don't want to do that shit for real, bro. You just want people to think that you this type of person, bro. Because if you really wanted to do that shit, gang, you wouldn't be on live. Because you ain't going to get away with some shit doing all this shit on camera, bro. I mean, that's the truth right there, bro. So everybody know why you doing the shit, bro. And if y'all can't see through this shit, bro, you feel me? Like, you know, lots of niggas kill niggas just for validation, bro. Like, lots of these niggas really, you feel me? They lost inside, gang. They really lost inside, bro. It just be sad, bro. They be looking for love. On gang, they never got love. So now they out here looking for attention in all the wrong ways.
Playing tonight, folks know I'm finna go back and put on all my gear on you. Then go sell some of it. I don't gotta spend my check on you. I don't gotta spend work for. I'ma say that. I'ma spend my looting check.
He ended the live soon afterwards, and its many fans was shocked that he didn't end up getting booked for the situation. But now, let's move on to this clout-chasing rapper from Atlanta who went live on the Graham Crash Out, claiming that everybody on the live stream, including his ops, were about all cap and no action. He then challenged everybody that wanted to test him to pull up if they were really about that action. And Lil Shot let everyone know that he was gonna smoke anybody that rode by his spot.
I don't get none of that. Pull through this I want to. What's that? So I'm getting off on anything. This is, bro. I'm getting off on anything, y'all. Somebody name. Bro, why the f you asking me where I'm at? Pop out. Pull up. Pull up, bro. On my mama. Pull up. Pull up right now. Pull up. On game. Y'all swear y'all hard. I'm smoking on every, bro. Tell me, say less, daddy. Listen to my mama. Y'all know I got hacks in your block.
And at one point, he let everyone know that his ops already know that he got some bodies under his belt. Right after saying he ain't even gonna tell on himself.
I ain't even gonna tell on myself. Listen to my mama. Yo, say less, yo, on that butt when I drop fat boy.
You said you ain't gonna tell on yourself, but you literally on live telling on yourself. Like, come on, I ain't gonna capture you. Niggas say that shit to try to look even more tougher. Like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna say too much on that shit. You already know how motherfuckers get down. You know how niggas be, bro. Like, I feel like lots of these niggas do this shit just because they want cool points for the shit. I ain't gonna capture you. That's the main reason niggas be doing this shit. And that wasn't the reason we wouldn't be having so much shit on the internet.
They do shoot back your bro. Tell me,
You don't give a none of my mom ready to crash. My mama got what's up. Pull through this bro.
And many people were laughing in the comments because they were shocked with the way that he was acting, since they could tell that he was ready to crash out for real.
I come to get my mama staying out here all day outside to my name.
After a few more minutes, he finally dropped his location, and his ops must have been watching because literally like 2 to 3 minutes later, his ops pulled up and shots could be heard in the background before he ran up into the apartment doors and was trying to get inside.
Tom, where you at, little twin? Bro, this is East Slade. You can't say what apartment he's in, Popeye. All them dead.
The live paused before eventually resuming in his apartment, and right before the live ended, he could be seen out of breath.
Bro, so don't tell me he was running with his pipe and he didn't let off not a nan shot. Don't tell me he ain't let off a nan shot. But I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't let off a shot, because lots of niggas, like I said, niggas be just doing this shit for validation. They be trying to get cool points and shit. They be hoping niggas don't really come through and actually fuck them up, bro. Because they don't be wanting to do that shit. They just be wanting to look cool. And if you think that shit, well, they be trying to look cool to the goofy motherfuckers. Because ain't no real nigga gonna look at that shit and be like, oh, this nigga so tough. He's such a real nigga.
You know something really did go down. But that wasn't the only time a clout-chasing rapper got put in his place, because the next rapper tried to press Lil Migo in the airport. Lil Migo is a rapper from Memphis who really started to make a name for himself in 2019, dropping songs like Rockstar, Truth, Letter to the Industry, that were going to score several millions of streams across platforms, with some even hitting the tens of millions. But one day, before they got on the plane, a local rapper recorded a quick video in which he could be heard talking down on Migo to make it seem he didn't like him.
Man, I'm on the flight with Lil Migo, man. I should have smacked this. Oh, yeah, on the way to Memphis, man.
He was hoping to catch Lil Migo lacking like Grove did back in 2022, because Migo had a situation like this happen to him before, back when Memphis comedian Grove Hero confronted him at the airport for talking disrespect about Dolph after he passed. He got slapped by Hero, but back then, he didn't really do much about it.
You Migo?
Are you Migo?
I ought to beat your... What you want to do? Come out here. Okay. Come on, don't be trying to call your partners, bro. It's just me and you on by myself. Shake, man. All right, shake it here. Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. The airport is one of the best places to get caught lacking. Cause at least you know a nigga ain't gonna be able to shoot or stab you in that motherfucker. It's straight fist. So as long as you know how to fight, you will be straight up in that bitch. But lots of these niggas can't fight. That's the problem right there.
Don't be trying to call none of your partners. I'm by myself on...
This time round, though, things were different. Once they landed and got out of the airport, the rapper tried pressing Lil Migo, assuming the situation would have ended up like the last one. But this time, Migo stood on business, and he had his crew to back him up. Because after him and his guys saw the video, they all started jumping the dude to teach him a lesson about trolling or talking down.
You see how different niggas is when they got a bunch of niggas. That's why I tell people, bro, I ain't worried about no nigga individually. Not nan nigga individually I'm worried about, bro. It's just because these niggas like to group up. These niggas like to group up and do shit in groups and shit. And that be the problem right there. But ain't nobody worried about nobody individually, bro. Everybody got blicks nowadays. It's about who can pull the trigger first. And who can hit the target.
And that wasn't the only time a rapper's crew did an op dirty, because PMG God is a rapper out of Texas, and he and his gang also caught an op lacking, but this time it was at the gas station. They had beef because the guy was claiming a gang that was one of PMG's ops and trying to act tough, but seeing as the op was outnumbered by PMG, there wasn't much he could do.
Look, cuz, I thought he was A gang. I thought you was A gang.
Damn.
I thought you was A gang.
No, it's fine. You crippled though. You crippled though. Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap to you, y'all. Let's be real, bro. Folks got his whole arm in a cast, bro. It ain't really shit he can do. But get his ass beat. He only got one arm. And watch, if he try to swing, that bitch gonna hurt like a motherfucker with his other arm. Only thing you could do is just try to get away, bro. They know what they doing, bro. They know exactly what they doing.
Big B4, big. Hey, these I those. On phone, you crippled and all playing. On phone.
Thankfully, PMG and his people didn't go too hard on the dude, because things could have been way worse compared to what Lil Migos and his crew did when they crashed out on that clout chaser. And next up, we got to talk about M Block's crew.
They probably ain't want to get on his ass because folks got a whole broken arm, bro. Like, that shit would be, like, bogus as hell. Like, nigga, at least let a nigga have a fighting chance, because y'all know y'all damn nigga gonna jump the nigga anyway, so at least let the nigga have a real fighting chance.
Crew member Bando KD, because he's become known for his IG Live high-speed chases. Bando's had many run-ins with the cops on the streets, and he has gotten away with many of them enough, because one day he went live crashing out while he was in a high-speed chase in one of his stolen SRTs.
Let me get the away from them people. Let the belt. I ain't trying to fly past y'all. Y'all told me I ain't see y'all. I ain't see y'all. Y'all saw me. Let the belt. We put belt and then 300.
Man, it's niggas love to do this shit, bro. I seen so many niggas go live on the high speed. I'm like, bro, what the fuck be wrong with y'all niggas? Like, these niggas just be tweaking. Look, someone even just said this at the comments. Yo ass is tweaking.
And he ended up putting so much space between him and the police car that he even had the spare time to let one of his homies hop in for the ride, since Bando and his gang like doing that for the thrill.
Swindle, what is you doing? What is you doing, Swindle? Check it out, fool. Hop in. What the Hurry up, there go 12.
But Bando KD ain't the only M Block member who's known for his getaway stunts, because
I ain't gonna bap to you, man. I would not get up in that motherfucking car. I'm not getting in that car at all. Cause it's like, nigga, you inside the chase. One wrong move, you literally gonna kill everyone inside the motherfucking car. I don't want to have my life inside nobody's hands. I ain't gonna cap to you.
DIY has also had many encounters with the cops for speeding, and this one was also done live on the gram for all of his followers to see. Bando was in the car too, but he decided to take the back seat for this one. And of course, he had his phone out to record the whole thing on live.
What the is y'all doing? Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
And before the live ends, they could be seen flashing their Glocks while the SRT flew down Western Avenue. And many people in the comments were pissed with what M Block was doing since it wasn't safe. And some even said it seems like CPD is scared of them since they don't try and arrest him for always crashing out on live.
12 do be scared, bro. Do you not know, bro? Did you not hear what happened on the news like a couple days ago? Folks literally killed the police and his homie. Y'all don't be hearing what the fuck be going on. Like, they be blowing that 12 not trying to do that shit, and they don't get paid enough to even risk their life, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. 12 not trying to do their job. They don't even get respected, gang. Niggas don't respect them. So you think niggas trying to do their job and they not getting respected? 12 in Chicago, bro. They will hear the switch going off. Wait till the switch get done going off. Wait to make sure the coast is clear. Then go check that bitch out. 12 has to be scary as hell. That's why niggas do shit like this, though.
But speaking of M Block, everybody knows the DMG crew have had beef with M Block for a while now. And one day, while DMG and his clique were making the rounds through the hood, they decided to pull up to DIY's crib with fullies to taunt him.
So we pull up and do this beat again.
I'm finna go to his crib. I'm 1 minute away. Yeah, get out of the way. Come on.
Seeing as Daiwai missed the notification of Deuce's flyby visit, Daiwai joined the live a few minutes later, telling Lil Deuce that he ain't even live on the block no more.
Oh, man, get the
what y'all know about that, man?
Yeah, all these cars.
You must ain't hit me.
Oh, yeah,
man.
I know them walls.
What walls?
Don't
Hey, on
worry
Deontay,
about
look,
it.
hey, you hear me? On Deontay, if you still think I live right there,
The KD crib.
I pull up then.
Right there.
Pull up then right there. If you think I live right there,
pulled
pull
up
up
right there 2 days ago. It's the kind of Christmas and my
bro. I don't know what you talking about, little boy. If you think I'm right there, go right.
And fans on live were clowning him out after that, because apparently he didn't get the memo that Daiwai had switched his address. And many were shocked with Lil Deuce showing the switch so comfortably on live, too, since that's a Fed charge most of the time if you get caught with one. But if you thought that was crazy, you gotta see this.
Bro, niggas would get out of jail, bro. I just literally showed y'all this shit, bro. Niggas would get caught with a switch in Chicago and get out, especially if it's your first time, bro. I know so many niggas that get caught with a switch and out of jail, bro. They just gonna give your ass probation, bro. Y'all ass just don't be in the streets, so y'all ass think that, boy, they ass be bapping, bro. That shit is not no 10 years. It probably is 10 years, but they don't be giving niggas 10 years for no switch.
This next clip because a teen rapper from Birmingham, Alabama, known as Huncho Dinero, was on live arguing with his ops one day since they fell out with each other.
Going live about me for? You mad 'cause I said you ain't gang? You ain't gang, you ain't hanging around me and Shannon and Ray Ray and Kendrick, wait. Oh, mom. Come on. Playing, I'm a dunk. Oh.
Huncho eventually sees his ops ride by, so he instantly drops the phone and they get into a quick standoff.
Facebook, I ain't beef with no. On Facebook, I ain't beefing with I ain't beefing with the North Side because no more. I ain't beefing with Love because no more. I ain't beefing.
He then tells his ops to spin back through since he was ready for all the smoke. And the dudes he was beefing with must have been watching his live because literally like 2 to 3 seconds later, they came back through. And more shots could be heard before he runs into the house and ends the live.
Right. Spin back through. I ain't playing with none of y'all. Cuz wait. Hit record. On the shoot. Man, shoot while they on the drive down the street while they record. Y'all spin back through. Back at everybody. I'm back at everybody. Spin back through. I'm my grandma. Yo.
You really got to be careful with who you're beefing with, especially in today's time. Now let's move on to a rapper from Chicago known as OTE Lil Wick. Because one day, Lil Wick was walking in his hood and discussing ops on IG Live.
One thing about we not duckies, he still look like he trying to play check, shorty. You heard?
But unlike most rappers, Lil Wick was the one who started firing first when he noticed his ops. Because he and whoever he was with saw one of his ops' cars pass by, and it was on sight from there. And now, let's move on to Soulja Boy, because he's another rapper who's been known to crash out on IG Live.
Man, Soulja is known to be a capper. Capper of the motherfucking year. That's what Soulja Boy known to be, a motherfucking capper. I'm not finna lie to you, bro.
Soulja Boy did an interview back in with the Breakfast Club and let the world know that he was supposed to sign Youngboy.
I could have had a chance to sign NBA Youngboy. Nah, he DM'd me on Instagram and he was like, I'm 16 and I rap and I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana or some shit.
And it seemed like everything was cool between YB and Soulja until Youngboy came out back in November 2022 and let everyone know that he was trying to stop the violence. Because after Soulja Boy saw the videos, he went on Instagram pissed, letting everyone know that he and YB aren't on the same team anymore and that he's still going to be promoting violence and beef.
You talking about not paint our nails? We standing on business. I'm one of the last straight rappers in the game. Everybody, I'm one of the last straight rappers in the game.
And Soulja had no hesitations and went off on Youngboy for finger painting his fingernails and said that he's weird now.
We promoting beef, we promoting violence, we not.
You see, Soulja Boy goof ass just want to be a part of some shit. Like folks said, just want some attention. That's why he go on the internet and say this dumbass shit. Like, why are you doing this shit, bro? As a grown, you too old. You too old to be doing this shit, bro. Like you really too old, bro.
Not painting our fingernails. Talking about y'all could be brainwashed if y'all want from a headshot. Talking about ARPs, Dracos, 5.7s, Glocks, hollow tips, switches. I'm promoting the violence. I don't like it.
And so Soldier's one-sided beef with Youngboy began.
Put another dent in your head. You can't wait to meet who? You don't want to meet me. You don't know me. I ain't there one of these rappers. I ain't there you know. But you do not want to meet.
And next up, we got to talk about Valet Spaz. Because one day, he was riding through his hood in St. Louis, Missouri, flaunting his Glock like most other rappers on IG Live.
I told the folks killers, be the future, he the past. Read between the lines, they gon' catch it. Tag, one, slip and fail. Dixon on the book, but they never slide. Ain't that how you
And that's when he came across one of his ops at the gas station. The live stream ended soon after. So whatever Spaz has got with the dude is probably serious. It's unclear what he said right before the live ended, but whether it was to deal with business on site or something to do with avoiding being recognized, that sort of stuff is best kept off IG. But that ain't nothing, because one rapper got robbed while flexing his money on IG Live. And
Alright, man, he just trying to promote the other video, man. But y'all see what these rappers be doing. They ass be out here tweaking for the internet, man. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Shit, man. Niggas tight. I ain't gonna back to you. Keep swimming, gotta keep swimming. Niggas tired as hell, but you gotta keep swimming. Oh shit. Gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming.
There's a detail in SpongeBob that forever changed how I see the show.
Gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming. Everybody know about SpongeBob, but do y'all know the dark truth about Patrick Star? Dun dun dun. You see, that was corny as hell. Why the fuck I do that shit? But they said it's a theory about Patrick being an evil villain, supposedly. So we finna look into that theory and see if Patrick Star really a villain or motherfuckers just capping and shit, just trying to get views and shit.
There's a detail in SpongeBob that forever changed how I see the show. One of Mermaid Man's running gags in the earlier seasons was for him to panic and cry out the word at the mere thought of evil. Except that's not exactly what it is. In Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, the heroes talk about villains with SpongeBob, and even run into two villains they had a history with. If anything would trigger Mermaid Man, it would be them. But Mermaid Man stays level-headed throughout the episode. So what is it that triggers Mermaid Man's panic attacks? It's the presence of one oddly specific character, Patrick Star. In the first Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode, Mermaid Man gets triggered when SpongeBob and Patrick both visit them at the retirement home. Then SpongeBob goes by himself. And while Mermaid Man is senile, he doesn't panic. At the end of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are together again, and the heroes spend time with only SpongeBob in their second episode.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I low-key didn't peep that shit. He might be on to something, you feel me? because motherfucking I didn't know. I do remember his ass saying evil, evil. I'm like, folks ass just retarded. Folks ass just tweaking. But maybe it's I didn't peep. He only did that shit when Patrick was around.
So we know SpongeBob isn't the trigger, but then in Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 3, the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are house sitting for the superheroes, Patrick jumps into the scene, and right on cue, evil! The show seems to go out of its way to show us that there's a connection between Mermaid Man's panic attacks and Patrick being in his proximity, which is an oddly specific detail in a show without much consistency. And yes, I could write this off as happenstance, but why are Patrick and Mermaid Man the only two characters who know how to set Mermaid Man's utility belt to Wumbo?
When it should be set to W for Wumbo. Did you set it to Wumbo?
SpongeBob was always set up as the bigger Mermaid Man fan, so this is something Patrick would have had to learn outside the fandom. The fact that he even has an idea of how Mermaid Man's utility belt works is a little suspicious, so I kept digging.
On gang, and Patrick don't got a job. Folks said able to afford his rock. I know shit ain't free in Bikini Bottom, bro. How the fuck Patrick Star is the only nigga without a job?
Pieces of the puzzle kept coming together, and I am now convinced that Patrick Star used to be a supervillain, but not just any villain, the most dangerous foe that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy have ever faced.
That shit just
Let's
scared me.
start with the obvious question. Does Patrick even have superpowers to be a supervillain? Yes. Ignoring general cartoon logic and zaniness, Patrick is shown to have abilities that definitively prove he's a superpowered individual. The sponge who could fly ends with Patrick flying away. No jetpacks, no inflatable pants. He raises his hand and floats into the sky. And in the world of
I mean, but come on now. They are in water. Can't he just decide to float? Because they ass is under the sea. So what if he just decided to float?
SpongeBob, flight, or swimming, is an ability that only superheroes and supervillains are shown to have. Even land creatures like Sandy can't fly/swim like this. So Patrick is a super, but his powers don't end there. It's easy to forget that one of his defining traits is his strength.
Listen. You see, I didn't even know that only motherfuckers with superpowers could swim. You feel me? I'm learning a lot from SpongeBob already.
You're big and strong. I've hired some extra security.
We've seen Patrick outrun trains, slice whole buildings in half, and take down foes much larger than himself in his sleep.
But come on now, it's like they always make the dumb character super strong. Like Ed from Ed and Eddie, bro. Folks says got that retarded strength. Like it's the retarded strength. You feel me?
Patrick does lose fights to other characters, but this seems to happen because he's either in a state of panic or doesn't care enough to fight back. Because with the right motivation, we see Patrick's true abilities surface. In fact, Patrick's perceived laziness could be proof of how powerful he is. Muscles burn a lot of energy, even when the body's resting. This is why athletes have massive diets, even if they don't plan on working out that day. Likewise, Patrick frequently eats and sleeps because his body is always burning so much energy. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Patrick is consistently one of, if not the strongest characters in the world of SpongeBob. This also makes him one of the most dangerous. And if Mermaid Man's reactions are anything to go by, then there's reason to fear this friendly-looking starfish. But let's back up for a moment, because we're making a lot of assumptions. Even if Patrick has powers, that doesn't make him an ex-villain. He could just as easily be an ex-superhero, or more likely, a regular guy who has powers but never uses them. Except based on what we know about Patrick, those options don't sound as likely. Patrick is generally a nice guy, but he's also someone who abuses power whenever it's given to him. It's one of his few traits that's been consistent throughout the years. When SpongeBob pretends to be dumb so Patrick can look smart, Patrick uses his position of superiority to bully his best friend. Patrick becomes a cruel tyrant when people think he's the lost king of Bikini Bottom. He gains a superiority complex when he's granted intelligence with Brain Coral, and when he learns that he can cut anything with a single karate chop, he takes the opportunity to rob an ice cream shop and destroy the town for his own amusement. This is Patrick's pattern. He goes through this cycle of gaining power, using it selfishly, almost losing his friends as a result, then having to give it up. And no matter how many times he goes through this, Patrick continues to make the same mistake, time and time again. Do I think a character like this would be responsible with his powers? Or at least not use them to bully people? I honestly don't. It makes the most sense that Patrick would use all his gifts and powers to take whatever he wanted, especially a past version of himself that hasn't learned as much. And if this is how Patrick treats his friends, Imagine how much damage he could do to his enemies. But while thinking it over, this pattern brings up something interesting. It shows that narratively, Patrick is weirdly also the hero of this story. He's acutely aware of his selfish tendencies, so when he takes things too far, he stops himself the only way he knows how, by removing that power so he can't abuse it. Patrick might not be able to remove his innate powers, but he seems to be doing the next best thing, constantly making himself forget about them. I want to bring up two spin-off games, Creature from the Krusty Krab and its PC version, Nighty Nightmare. Both games follow SpongeBob, Plankton, and Patrick through their dreams. SpongeBob and Plankton's are fairly simple. Our favorite yellow sponge gets his driver license, while Plankton becomes a kaiju-esque monster. These are even dreams we see the characters have in the show. But Patrick's dream is different, and dare I say, gives us a deeper look into how his mind works. Patrick dreams he's a superhero who protects citizens from a supervillain. But the twist is that this villain, the one constantly terrorizing the town, is another version of himself, named the Dreaded Patrick. Creature from the Krusty Krab doesn't do much with this villain, but Nighty Nightmare goes into way more depth with this storyline. Super Patrick chases the Dreaded Patrick to his secret lair, but when the hero gets there, he realizes only when it's too late that it's all been a trap. Super Patrick loses his powers and has to navigate a labyrinth of filth to fight his evil counterpart. If we're trying to understand Patrick's psyche from these dreams, this could be his way of reconciling with his past. His first dream is him stopping henchmen who are also versions of himself. If Patrick used to be a villain, this could be him trying to mentally clean up
On gang, yeah. His ass probably feel bad about him being a villain. He is a retired villain. And you know, he got that PTSD from being a villain. His ass from trying to atone for all the fucked up shit he did. So self-constantly, he dreaming about that shit. I understand exactly where he coming from, bro. It all making sense now.
up all the terrible things he did to Bikini Bottom and its residents. But even when all the henchmen are gone, the town isn't truly safe until Super Patrick leaves to Dreaded Patrick's evil lair. A lair that, at the end of the game, is revealed to be Super Patrick's own house. If it wasn't clear before that these are supposed to be two halves of the same person, this detail of sharing a home should cement that idea. And it's fascinating that this dream comes down to a battle between a hero without powers and a villain with powers. It shows us how Patrick views these two aspects of himself, and he only wins when his powerless self can triumph over the version of himself with power. And Patrick does so by making himself forget about the powers he has. Take this moment from Squidtastic Voyage as an example. Patrick comes up with the idea to get out of an otherwise inescapable problem, then formulates exactly how the plan is going to play out. He has a moment where he's the smartest person in the room, smarter than Sandy, but just a few seconds later, all he has to say is, "What plan?" And moments like this aren't rare. Patrick is constantly forgetting the things that he did or that people said to him just moments before. He suppresses a part of himself that's strong enough, smart enough, and dangerous enough to destroy everything he cares about. And Patrick is aware enough that having this power is too tempting for him. So he's constantly sacrificing his own mind, his own self, to protect his town, to protect his neighbors, and to protect his best friend in the deep blue sea. This theory explains so much of Patrick's seemingly random behaviors and abilities. The only real problem is that this theory implies that Patrick was Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's old foe. And Patrick isn't nearly that old. We're shown that he's much closer in age to SpongeBob. But again, the show gives us a clear answer. Starfish can grow new versions of themselves from broken off body parts. A real-life biology fact that's also true in the SpongeBob universe. What's more is that these new versions have the powers of the original Starfish. Patrick gets rid of his karate chopping hand because he can't handle that kind of power, and the hand that he pulled off turns into a starfish that has his karate chopping ability. What I think could have happened is that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy faced off against the real-life Dreaded Patrick. Except they missed a single piece of the Dreaded Patrick, and that little piece grew into a new version of the villain, the starfish we know today. This new version grew up alongside SpongeBob, maybe unaware of who he was until much later in life. This is why the now...
That could make sense on why. Because have we ever seen Patrick Family? I don't think we ever seen Patrick Family, have we? I don't know, man. But that would explain it if Patrick don't got a family. So that means his ass got fucked up. I mean, that would make a little bit of sense why Patrick always alone and shit. But damn near everybody on the show always alone.
Elderly heroes can't recognize Patrick, but his presence is still enough to trigger Mermaid Man. This is why Patrick has moments of genuine brilliance that are forgotten a moment later. It's why he possesses strength and power that he himself seems constantly unaware of. He knows the villain he could become if he allowed himself to use this power.
For doing absolutely nothing longer than anyone else. Patrick, this trophy's for you!
Damn, no. It was making sense. It was making sense for some, man. But shit, if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Damn, man. Oh, yo. Man, shit, man. I'm finna hop off this bitch, man. I'm finna hop on this bitch like real.